Yes!
I waited to start recording for all the butts to be said. I knew there would be.
But
Hello, friends. Welcome. To what would usually be Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden, but poor Bria has no power. You can see she's coming at us.
Bria has lots of power. Bria has no electricity.
From her phone. Yeah, no electricity. I mean, power, yes, but electricity, no.
Yeah.
So we're a little bit in a bit of an issue, you know. And I happen to know what's coming up next, and I don't really want to subject our team to the potential of 3 people going into a D&D combat when it's made for 4, because that is a dangerous prospect. So we, on the fly, in the last 20 minutes, came up with what we're going to do today. So this is all incorrect branding, but I didn't have time to do new branding.
Well, the joke's on you. I'm not useful in a fight, so...
well, you're a barbarian.
You're a barbarian.
Ultimately,
You're incredibly useful
but
in a
I'm
fight.
bad at it.
You're ultimately very useful.
Hey, listen. As somebody who played their maybe second barbarian ever in the last game that we played together, I'm gonna stop you right there and say you're amazing. You're doing a great job. I am so proud of you.
Chad is like, so what? We're doing Oops All Intro Part 2? Actually, it's better than that. It's actually something that's not just intro.
Listen, Oops All Intro was fucking fun.
So
I loved Oops All Intro.
I agree. I had a lot of fun doing it. So the plan today, my dear friends, is that Gabe at one point mentioned that we should do like a super powered high level D&D one shot at some point, or like small shot. I don't know what the actual deal is, but I was like, you know what would be fun if we made some super powerful D&D characters today, to make up for that we really would otherwise just have to stop doing things. Star Wars show preview, says Lilith. Not on D&D's channel,
yet.
definitely not. But also soon.
So soon.
So soon.
Y'all were so excited to play Star Wars for you.
Like within the next week, we might have something to watch, maybe. But that's just a guess. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some character gen. Abria made it, but Abria only made it outside, guys. It's not. It's bad, Bunny. It's not good. That's a phone right there.
This is my phone setup, and I am looking at 8%.
Yeah. So we're still in the red, but that's okay. So my plan, or our plan, I say my plan, but it's not my plan. Our plan today is to draft up some high-level D&D characters. I have provided us all with various new sheets in a new campaign, fresh and beautiful campaign. Oh, the cameras are doing something. Where's this camera? There we go.
And I will say, I thought about this earlier. That the only real reason I couldn't actually sit and play is because I don't know how to leave Zoom temporarily to go do Roll20 stuff.
Yeah.
Without leaving the call.
Yeah, no, the phone would work except you have 8% battery. I could probably just filler it otherwise, but it's not no good.
Yeah.
Yet.
Ooh, I like the Fireboy background.
Yeah, it's because I'm taking everyone to hell in my one shot.
Oh shit, we're going to hell? Awesome.
Metaphorically or physically, depending on
before it
and so many
focused, I
follow-up
thought it was baked beans.
So Gabe, you're also drafting up a character, right? I know you're gonna run this, but I want to see a high level Gabe.
Okay.
As well, you've been talking about this sorcerer monk thing on Twitter, and
yeah, sure.
I'm feeling like I want to see what that looks like in the end.
Please.
So.
Oh, my pleasure.
Yeah.
My absolute.
Just joining in for fun.
Just joining in for fun. So that's the plan. We're gonna just draft some high level D&D characters, and once we're done, we'll be done. Because I don't know how much of that I can necessarily do.
Hey, you have to make me a character too.
We have to make Abria's character. Okay.
What you want?
Yeah, what class?
A good one.
A good one?
Have you played every class so far?
You know what? I have never touched Artificer.
That's what I thought you were gonna say.
You knew it.
Let's make you Ironheart.
Oh yes, please.
All right, sweet. Well, is anybody like this is the high level D&D character that I've always wanted to play?
Aki said so.
Aki, you're muted. You're muted, Aki. I can't hear you.
We were talking about in the Oops All intro about this Genasi Ranger that I really wanted to play again.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm definitely going to pull out for this because they were cool. I want to play them. They were like my strength-based ranger too. They're a nice burly boy. So yeah.
I'm tempted to grab my character from Lost Mine and just level them up. Really, just level them up.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad at playing with her again.
Yeah,
I love her.
Yeah, good old Karasi.
Like all of this stuff over the holidays with like the Jupiter and Saturn conjugation. I feel like I spent a lot of time looking up at the sky outside, and I was just like,
okay, no.
You just gotta stare up at the moon for 4 hours.
Both level this character up and make them a vampire. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
When did that happen?
I don't know.
Someone write the fan fiction of it. Let's do a giveaway.
How did Karasu become a vampire?
How much do we need to get donated for you to write that fan fiction?
for me to write it?
Yeah.
I would write Karasi becomes a vampire fan fiction for like $100.
Chat, go.
All right,
right now. Someone
got a donation goal.
Yeah, donation goal for.
Wait, hold on.
2040.
For $100,
code 2040.
You not only have to write it, but you have to read it.
I will.
For
us.
I
will read it and I will put it as a video on my Twitter.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the command is for code 20. I don't think there is one on this channel, but.
Do we just pick a character sheet here?
I need just pick one and rename it so I know which one you have.
Okay, except I can't.
They should all be editable by everyone, basically.
Research for D&D.
3%, y'all.
Oh boy, here we go.
I can't edit
3%.
any of them.
Oh, you can't edit any of them? Okay.
I can edit all of them as far as I can tell.
Hang on.
But there are no character sheets in there, just names.
I mean, it says... What? What?
Did a thing
Why
happen?
is this? Why is this?
Did you set it to be D&D in the campaign
No,
you didn't.
I had to make this really quickly. I didn't set it to be D&D. Hang on, I'll just back out. And,
Chaos Initiative.
I didn't want to interject, so I was just going to wait.
No. You were correct. That was very, very astute of you to realize.
We're starting off this new year.
Listen, I had to do this in like 10 minutes.
We're starting off this new year exactly the way we should be.
Yeah,
this is just good stuff.
Now to look for what I do here.
So I got Artificer, a thing that Gabe is, something, Monk.
Sorcerer Monk for Gabe.
Sorcerer Monk.
Wizard Monk. I switched it.
Oh, Wizard
Monk.
You Bladesinger Wizard?
Right.
Get on my head, Bria.
Oh yeah. Bladesingers are cool.
Yeah.
I have a friend who plays a Bladesinger in a home game that I'm in, and it's a lot of fun to watch. Bladesingers are cool.
It should now be the correct character sheets. I don't know if it will change immediately for you.
I refresh.
You may have to refresh, but
refresh.
All right, damn, I've hit the dreaded 1%, so I'm gonna go.
See ya.
Bye, Bria.
Bye. I love you.
See you in chat.
Have fun.
Bye.
Love you.
Enjoy the Can you hear the wild parrots over me right now?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of wild. Anyway, okay, bye.
Bye.
All right, Bria's gone, and I have to readjust all the cameras. 1 second while I
cameras.
While I do this.
Lizard Wizard. Oh, that's a fun sentence.
Look at them, so fresh, so clean.
So fresh and so clean.
I was about to sing the same damn song, Gabe. Ain't nobody done past me.
I'm just so fresh. So
fresh.
Fresh is so clean.
Oh my god.
Yes. Thank you. Like, I will happily show my age if other people do too.
You don't even know how old I am. Wait, do you? I asked you.
I don't know.
Aha! And you never will tell.
7.
Listen, black don't crack. Nobody can tell how old we are.
I shaved, so now I can be carded in bars that I can't go to because we're in a pandemic.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to do this over from scratch. Once everybody keep talking about stuff while I just fix everything.
Okay, we can do that.
Oh,
so,
there's a custom lineage for Tasha's in the Character Mancer. I did not realize
the
that.
Character Mancer.
Oh, baby.
Let's go.
That's neat as hell.
So I am going to play a Genasi.
Oh, Aki, you were going to tell us about that earlier.
Yeah.
What was I going to tell you about?
Genasi or Ganassi? But was that you just saying you were going to play the character, or was that...
Oh, I'm definitely playing that character.
Okay. There's Mushroom Folk? There's so many.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Oh, no. I fricked up again. I forgot to go in to do like this custom so that I could use Gabe's thing.
What we got?
Yeah. I like that you can literally just click the customize your origin thing at the top, and it's so freaking smooth. I was looking through some of the other like listed races in Roll20. And there's so many interesting ones. There's like a centaur, there was a fox folk, and they're all from like different modules and stuff. But like, I love there's so many things. There's like
what's the way that you get your thing again, Gabe? How do you do that? Customize your origin. I see.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Imagine getting it. Imagine getting your butt beat by a bird.
What kind of bird?
My
imagination requires that you tell me what kind of bird is kicking my ass.
It looks like a dove.
I was looking it up and I saw a raptor was there, and I opened that and that's a bird.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be a raptor.
Yeah,
do you remember in
I see
old
editions?
Like
I see what you're going for, but like, well, you could do lizard folk and be like a raptor, kind of.
No, I didn't want a class. I just wanted to be a raptor.
Oh, okay. You just wanted to go classlessly into being a raptor. I see.
Broken.
To answer your question, Gulax, the only thing that I demand as a patron is food.
That's a pretty good demand.
Yeah.
Let me open the class modifier module. Let me open this shit.
I can use it. Apologies to everybody who's watching me just like slowly add cameras back, but it's the only way I can do this without breaking everything.
Hashtag content.
Actually, someone said rat folk. What is MHH? Which module is that? Midgard Heroes Handbook from Kobold Press. That includes a rat folk, and if you pick that up on Roll20, it is included in your Character Mancer, and they are rad as hell.
There's a Mapak which is a raccoon person.
Raccoon person.
I don't want to be a raccoon person.
Okay, all right. I'm
just looking at all the things, the words
I'm hearing some good stuff so far.
I also don't see very many shifters play it, I feel like.
Oh, yeah. Shifter is but it's like Eberron only, so it's one of those. It's like Kalashtar, where like technically it's Eberron only, but whatever.
Is it really?
Yeah, shifters are like changelings. They're an Eberron based.
And Jurbeans are like shrews or mice people.
I'm excited about this rat folk thing.
I need a picture that I can put into Abria's. Let's see.
Lock with the chef feet. Yes.
What's a gallus? It's a rooster. So many weird things here now.
I mean,
we have fun with our access to the entire compendium.
Wait, I mean, use what is available to us. Obviously,
I've seen like other universes do it, but I don't think I know it exists. I don't think I've seen very many universes where humans are rare and like D&D fantasy worlds. Like at least that I've seen.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty typical for humans to be like the default, right?
Yeah. So it'd be very interesting to see like they're just uncommon or like the material plane of existence doesn't normally have humans. So humans are like not to go into like too deep into the magic, but like humans are like what magic would call planeswalkers. Like if they're on like the material plane. I'm doing that.
I see where you're going for. I see where you're going for. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, there. I've got Bria's Bursa token in the Bursa slot. We're good. I finally fixed all the cameras. Now I can focus on anything else. Yeah. All right.
Oh, Humblewood. That's true.
I gotta grab one of these character sheets. Let's grab one of these.
All right. I went through the class modifier thing and did the thing.
So I'm excited because I'm working on another one that's based around NPCs. So that instead of like people making new creatures, they can just improve or change the ones that they already have, because that makes my brain hurt.
Did I tell you guys that I actually did some 5e writing with my chat last week?
Oh
yeah, I said I was gonna do it, and we did it, and we were writing Warlock patrons on Tuesdays. So tomorrow I'm gonna do more, but so.
What do you come up with?
We've got an Erinyes for the Fiend Pact, who acts like she's an angel and tricks people into pacting with her. We've got a Coven of Hags who are trying to get their last member like properly, hagified. They're like a juvenile hag, and they're not like a hag yet. They're just a kid. And we've got Ciora from Rhyme.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Neat.
Let's see. What do I want to make my favorite enemy? I can't remember.
What's the difference between a Warforged and a Gearforged? They're like the same.
I can find it. Ooh, kitty!
It might be the idea of the purpose that they were made for.
Hi, kitty!
Yeah, they're both soldiers.
Anubis, please.
Yeah, but like, so one might be made for war, and one might also function like in a lore sense as like an assistant.
No, they're both war. They're both made to do killy, not do SSD type things.
Okay, but
how screwed up would it?
High level kobold, right?
Ooh.
For you, is she 15?
Is she 15? Yeah.
How screwed would it?
An Xbox exclusive.
How screwed up would it be for a Genasi Ranger to have elementals as their favorite enemy?
I mean, there's some story there, probably.
Some fun story. It's like very much self-hating.
Okay, so we're gonna do kobold then. I'll chaotic good.
What language do elementals
So Dave, to answer your
again?
question, Warforged were made to fight specifically in the last war. So they did have a specific war purpose. Gearforged are outside of that.
Aha.
I believe it is primordial. Yeah, I already speak primordial. I don't want that. Maybe I'll do monstrosities. Monstrosities are fun.
Ooh.
Wait, Elf, are you playing as a rat?
No, I'm playing as a kobold.
Okay, kobold and a rat.
I'm gonna do kobold fighter swashbuckler and just play Ishi, my most beloved D&D character from the history of our streaming games on this channel.
And then Aki,
she's in a video game.
I'm playing a Genasi Ranger.
She is in a video game. She's in Idle Champions. Ishi.
Oh shoot!
Yeah. My absolute triumph, to be honest. Okay. Fighter, skill proficiency.
Monstrosities, Abyssal. Ooh, power's back, Abria said.
Oh,
hey,
shit.
Yeah. Forest I am a natural explorer of the forest.
What are you feeling, boss?
I mean, if Abria's power is back, we could just go back
Do
to
the thing.
because we've literally spent only as much time as we'd usually spend just bullshitting.
It is
We got
true.
you, chat. This was just our intro.
If Abria's power is back, we could just go back to doing actual.
I want to see
Oh
us
my
die.
goodness, look at this
Actual rhyme.
kitty. Woohoo, 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 woohoo.
Giddy.
I've never heard someone vocalize an uwu without using the words in my life until just that second.
I am secretly just an anime
All right,
character.
we'll wait until Abria's back, and then we'll
I'm about to
like-
roll for stats, y'all.
It was like you uwu'd
I want to
backwards.
see it.
Okay, I'm gonna be on that for like a year. I just want you to know.
You know what? I'm here to be cute just for you.
Do I have your permission to clip that and make that an alert on my Twitch?
Though also
You can do. Yes, go
Hmm.
for it. There she is, the beautiful Abria.
Hello. I'm back to ruin the
Yay.
layout once again.
Yeah, I'll have to re-edit everything a second time, but that's cool.
I'm so sorry.
That's cool. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
What a
Oh
nightmare.
shit. These are
Um,
pretty good stats, y'all.
So
Oh, you become powerful.
so the real question, my dear friends, is: do we just go and play rhyme, or do we keep doing that?
Yes, I want to
Let's
see
play
someone die.
rhyme.
I don't
Let's
want
play
if I
rhyme.
die after coming back, I'm gonna be so sad.
All right,
but
cool.
it'll be
All right,
funny as
all right. We'll go back. We'll go back to the regular scheduled gameplay. I mean, all that stuff I said before, just forget about that. That's
Oh, an ambulance, but not for Abria.
just forget about it.
No.
Okay.
There was like a solid 90 seconds where I was like, do I tell them that I can come back now? Have I caused too much problem and should I just lay down
You
quietly
know.
until they are
No,
done?
no, no.
Should I just lay down and die now? Should I
Oof.
should I just lay down and die now? The question everybody was asking at the end of 2020.
Is there a giveaway? No, not this week.
Not this week.
I am afraid.
I like this
I'll
array. I think I'm
confuse
going to
the
keep it. I don't think that there's anything wrong with this array that I just gave, that I just got.
Okay.
I know that we're moving back to the other game,
But,
and
yeah.
so I will also
It's
do
okay.
that.
This
but
one's saved for posterity. It's fine. And we'll
let me
we'll
go
come we'll
back
come we'll
to
come back
my
to it probably.
games.
Okay, let's
Go ahead.
oh no, I got nothing else. Go.
I was gonna say, wait, you said like we were worried.
Yeah.
Gabe doesn't remember what was happening.
That's
Oh,
because-
no.
Wait.
that's
Oh
be-
no.
that's
Wait,
be-
what was happening?
That's because
Nothing. We
that's be-
wrapped everything up very nicely.
That is
last
because nothing quite yet, but there's plot to see to.
You're scary. Continue.
in like a good way though.
Well, I mean, that's the goal, isn't it? To be scary in a good way. I feel like that's.
Oh,
I
baked beans
love
back.
it.
Oh, not baked beans.
Oh yeah, I guess I have all of my slots remaining that I can.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Beans?
we get to level up.
Yeah, you're level 5 now.
Amazing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you are.
We're leveling up. I almost completely forgot that we get to level up.
Do we do that now or then?
You
Let's do it
You do it
now.
now. I've already changed the overlay, so you do it now.
Oh,
For some reason, my green screen
more
is being
character stuff.
very
Hooray!
unhappy.
When you thought we were out, got him right back in.
Mo hit
Oh, I get second
boys.
level spells.
Okay.
Oh heck
Okay.
yeah.
I have to redo this section of window captures again. Okay. All
I'm
right.
so sorry. Elf, I send you a cake.
No,
I'm
it's-
very sorry.
It's okay. This episode is just gonna be like shorter because I'm gonna start it like here. You know what I mean? I feel like if I'm
That makes sense.
if I'm editing it.
Let's just pretend
Okay.
that the first half hour was like our long intros that we do.
Yeah. It was that. Technically, this if
How
you're
was
watching.
it? Wait, we gotta pretend that it got corrupted, so we have to say like, "How was everyone's week?" and then just cut hard
Smash cut.
at the start of the episode.
I like that.
Ah, boy.
All right, I'm taking the average because I'm a coward.
Me too.
Ah. I'm no
Need hit.
coward. Let us roll.
Mm,
3. Good. Less health before he dies.
No.
No
Okay.
dying for him.
Please don't.
yes, dying for him. Dying for everyone.
Yes.
No.
Wait, I can cast levitate. What the hell?
Levitate is such a
Heyo.
gosh darn useless spell.
I thought you were going somewhere completely different.
I thought you were gonna say useful. Yeah,
yeah, me too.
I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it.
Oh, I can get my horse now. Well, it'll carry me to
What
death.
do I want to get? I already.
I feel like because I mentioned that this might be dangerous, that you guys are really overestimating the danger.
No, Elf. This is related to what we talked about.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Also, can you please name it Warhorse? Shoot, it was hard to get the joke out. Because you said carry to death, and hearse and horse are close.
Warhorse.
Thank you.
Got you.
Oof.
Okay.
Sorry, y'all. I am like flustered going from like, all right, I guess take off pants and just chill for the day to be like, power's back, do something.
No, I think we all are. So it's. I wasn't planning to run today. Like after,
I'm so
like I was planning, and then I wasn't, and then I was, and now we're back to that. So we're
all
good.
beans.
Yeah. I am nothing if not incredibly adaptable. So what did everybody get on their level ups? Anything cool as hell that I need to know
Got
about?
extra attack and level 2 spells.
Extra attack and fast movement, but I don't know what fast movement means.
You move faster.
I gained an additional
faster.
Eldritch invocation.
Ooh.
I now have the Mask of Many Faces. I can
no.
disguise myself at will.
Mask of Many Faces is like 100% of the reason I play Warlock.
Mask of Many Faces is a pretty good invocation, yes.
This
Mask of
sounds
Many
messed
Faces,
up.
An actor.
And I have no shame saying it. But it'd be very interesting if there was an alternative to Mask of Many Faces of specifically taking the faces of people that you've killed. Anyways.
Excuse me. I would like to jump in and say that is a very specific College of the Whispers bard feature.
Yeah.
Like you do a shank and then you wear their face. It's dope.
I can add another level 1.
All of that to say that my level 20 bard lock is exactly College of Whispers plus
Ooh, I have
Warlock,
level 3
and it's just
spells
as
now.
Oh,
cool,
I
scary
was
boy.
told I'm getting yelled at. Not yelled at, but Elvis, can I talk about something exciting?
You may.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. I'm Gabe. And as of today, I'm official member of the Roll20 design team working as a game designer. No, I forgot. We got distracted.
Gabe.
What? You didn't have power.
That's fair. But we're proud of you regardless of my power situation.
Gabe is officially working for Roll20, which is super cool. The rest of us are merely contractors, you see.
Yes.
So, yeah, it's pretty sick.
I'm
I'm looking forward to seeing what design things come out of your involvement with the team.
It's gonna be weird as hell.
Did you know our stream title is hosting Rivals of Waterdeep?
Yes, I just didn't know how to fix it.
That cannot be fixed by me.
We
because
are.
I have
now
no admin
Rivals of
capability.
Waterdeep.
We have no admin capability with.
No, we're the enemies of Eberron. We can have alliteration.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of feeling this Dark Heraldry 3rd level spell. It's kind of high.
Aki, what is happening to your character? Like, this descent to darkness was gradual, and now you just jumped in a pit.
No,
I like
mean,
it. Like
yeah.
dark entities herald your entry into combat, instilling an existential dread in your enemies. Designated number of creatures up to your spellcasting ability modifier that you can see within range that have an alignment different from yours. Each of those creatures takes 5d8 psychic damage and becomes frightened of you.
By the way,
Okay.
I mean that sounds spooky as hell.
I like that.
Dope.
I
Also,
finally fixed
hostility.
the connection between your token and Bursa Beasteye number 2.
Oh, yay!
So it should now change your health when you change your health instead of never.
Oh, thank you. This is a spell called Summon Shadow Spawn. Hold on.
Yes, mess.
Some people in the YouTube comments may also appreciate that Bursa is a Goliath Barbarian now on the overlay instead of a Goliath
I need a
Sorcerer.
cool spell to give me
Yes, sweet.
dread.
Yeah, we got a lot of questions in chat that we're working out who our new moderator is going to be. TK is no longer the moderator, and they were fantastic, and now we don't have anyone with the commands, so
We're
have to work
just
something out.
we're working.
Oh no, y'all.
I didn't realize we had nobody.
I mean, whatever.
fine.
It's cool. Mostly polices itself.
Skeleton race is custom by Walrock.
Walrock, yeah.
It's like Warlock, but the other way around with the R on the L.
Oh.
So
shit.
I can call forth a shadowy spirit, and it uses the shadow spirit stat block, and I can choose 3 different emotions, and the stat block is based on which one of those emotions I choose. But basically, it's like having a shadow companion, and I can make them fight.
Sweet.
That's a complex spell, but it sounds cool.
So
It's a shame you've only got like 2 spell slots.
yeah, that is the issue with warlocks.
Fucking warlocks.
That is
though.
the issue with warlocks. It's like,
So which one do y'all think? The Dark Heraldry or Summon Shadowspawn? Which do you think sounds cool?
I
Dang
mean,
it, no.
The first one.
they're both good. You can't go wrong, really.
They're
In
both
my
really
opinion.
good. I love that there is a curse of incompetence.
I got that one all the time. Feels bad.
Oh no. No. You
I
know
got-
what?
I got Uncanny Dodge and I got 3d6 stabbing sneaky damage.
I'm
And I
gonna
just
do
changed the color on everything through my camera.
I'm gonna do Dark Heraldry first, and then when I get to pick my next spell, I'll do Summon Shadowspawn then, because I like that one too. But I don't want to overcomplicate things just yet.
Whatever it's called.
I found a damn spell that hatches my egg. Dang it, now everything is changing.
Nah.
I didn't care when it was just for drugs, but if there's a baby, now it matters.
Aww.
The baby.
Don't all my anarchy.
4 humanoids and a baby.
I got an emote thanks to someone's subscription.
So,
Hell yeah.
has everybody leveled up to 5? Are we?
Yeah, man, it's so easy to level when you're a martial class.
Isn't
it's
it?
just like, you
Oh
have
my
the
god.
anyway, and I'm like, oh, dunk.
Yeah. Do you understand now? I was always finished with Pasha before like everybody else was finished. Because I was like, I leveled up, I'm done.
Yeah, it's not that difficult.
Yeah.
So
My only difficulty with Roll20 is like I still need to figure out how to like port over all the magic initiate stuff because it doesn't care about that being a feat. It doesn't want to like.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can't really just click.
It should.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
When everything's really nicely automated, the outliers are a pain in the butt. To
Yeah.
get in there.
Dear
all good.
D&D, when one is playing a warlock that does almost only casting, can I please have more spell slots?
You get them back
No.
on. You get them back
Play
on
a
a
wizard.
You get them back on a short rest, so you just short rest
It's-
more.
You get him back fast. That's our beautiful trade-off is
Yeah.
we have a very cool cantrip and little feat invocations
Eldritch Blast.
and 1.5 spell slots with which to do our magics.
Boom.
Let me for everybody's benefit sort of like give us a general recap just so we're in the same zone because everybody's probably like, what the hell? We haven't played for like 3
Really long
weeks.
ass time.
What are we doing?
Who are we?
So you did just come back from the spire, you know, the tower of like horrible black pudding / that one guy who wanted to be a real boy. You know, you've made your way back to Lonelywood from there, and I believe we were in Lonelywood, like sorting some things out. A bunch of hobgoblins followed you back. That was kind of the last thing that happened.
Bugbears.
Yeah, sorry, bugbears, not hobgoblins. You're right. My brain conflates the two because they're both big, hairy goblinoids. And I think that's the last thing that happened. And because you've done 2 quests in like the chapter 2 section of the book, I leveled you up to 5 because you've done the Duchess and you've done the Spire. I believe Yeshivon went Powderly to go and hang out with the town.
Hang out.
Yeah.
Because
Hang
my
out.
poor book turned into dust,
Yeah,
and then I was extra creepy.
with the deer with Nimsy, the speaker for Lonelywood.
Oh yeah.
And I think that was our last scene of the last episode that we did.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Something like that.
you're correct. It's okay. Well, You know what?
Oh,
I am
no.
Schrodinger's class.
You know what? It doesn't matter. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
You know what? That feels right though.
I did.
I feel like mechanically I am a barbarian, but RP wise,
RP wise, sorcerer.
I feel a little sorcerer, a little charisma, a little like I could cast a fireball with my farts. Let's go.
Interesting choice.
That's how all sorcerers are. Everyone has known that.
Is it?
Everybody casts
Yeah.
fireball from their butt.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
No, with their
Kinda like-
farts, very specifically.
All right.
Guiding bolts go up the butt. Fireballs come out with farts. Cool.
Oh,
Got
Yes, correct.
oh, no.
So would you say that if a cleric guiding bolts a sorcerer, the ensuing fireball was created by the guiding bolts?
Like essentially what we're trying to build here is a human centipede of spells connecting humanoids. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, I'll
Do
just,
not
Very
think about it
distressing.
closely.
I'll just wait until you're done. It's cool.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a good call.
sorry. We're
So we
done.
all done level up? Shall we go and do a thing? Or is Gabe still working out eggs?
Gabe's good. I'm just in confusion and shock.
Try not to overthink it.
I mean,
these are sort of like meditative statements where you just let them wash over you and don't contemplate them with any sort of.
Because if you do, you'll go insane.
Exactly.
All right, so here's what's going down. You've spent a couple of days in Lonelywood, and like chilled out for a bit, as you do.
Shit, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hang on.
You went back
hang
to the
on.
exact right place,
Hang
so
on,
you're
you
fine.
went- no, you're fine. You're exactly fine.
I'm so sorry.
You're
That was
You're perfectly
an
good.
accident.
I just like saw my life flash before my eyes there. For
So did I
for a
though,
second.
because I did not need people
All
to
right.
see that.
Anyway, you spent a couple of days in Lonelywood, and it is at this point that you have a couple of rumors, obviously, that you haven't followed through on, like the giant whale thing.
Oh.
But it is at this point that Nimsy comes to meet you all in the frozen the cold bowl, and has some news for you. So she comes up to you and she's like, I didn't know who I should tell about this necessarily, but you like, I'm assuming you were all together at around a table or something. We're just gonna set the scene as that being it. She comes up and she says, I don't really know who to tell about any of this, but we've had a little bit of trouble recently. You know, and I think we've caught one of the culprits. And she pauses for dramatic effect, and then says,
Wasn't me.
There's been a whole bunch of issues around 10 Towns, just in general, with the Duergar. Do you know what the Duergar? Have you met a Duergar ever? Any of you? You're not
Those
from
are
around here.
underground dwarves, yes?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, the dwarves from the Underdark. And they've been searching for some kind of rare crystal throughout all of 10 Towns. Chardelin, you know, you've seen any of that around? I don't know how involved you've been. You guys have, by the way, in the
Yeah.
in the tower. There
Did
was-
we all have that information, or was that just Yeshivan?
I think you all had it because Yeshivan had it. I don't know. It depends.
I would have told everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they've been searching for a whole bunch of Chardelin, and they're building something that's gonna cause a whole lot of problems. We don't know what it is, but it's gonna be big, and they seem to think it's gonna be the thing that destroys all of 10 Towns. So the Lonelywood militia captured one of the Duergar that was trying to sneak around here, and you know, with a little bit of negotiation, managed to get them to divulge the location of their mountain stronghold and the name of their leader. Zardarok Sunblight is his name, which, you know,
That's a mouthful.
seems like a pleasant guy, you know, from the name Sunblight. Definitely cheery, you know. And that his aim is to conquer Icewind Dale and destroy us all with whatever he's making with all the Chardelin.
Wait. Why? Just because?
Well, because he wants the land for himself. I don't know.
He destroys it. Then
Duergar are not exactly the most social, you know, group. So, I know where the fortress is basically what I'm saying. We have that information. And if you four could go there sometime soon, like really soon would be better, to check on this, you know, I'd be grateful. And like 10 towns in general would probably be pretty grateful.
Is grateful like an amount of gold or just
grateful's
opportunities?
Grateful's like everything that you know and love and your entire lives being burned to the ground.
Bradley, you can't spend gold or steal gold that has been destroyed.
You can't blame me for trying. That's all I was doing.
She's like, this is more of like a status quo thing than a paying you thing.
Ursa like taps one of the like, I don't know, sort of wood pillars of the cold mold and goes, I actually kind of get that now. Okay, well, I'm in.
She's like, yeah, see, you know, like, exactly.
We do have things here we want to protect.
I would hope so. Nimsy's like,
oh, are you talking about yourselves?
Actually, when Nimsy says that, Yeshwan kind of sort of like,
yeah, sure, yeah, definitely. She doesn't seem to notice. She's a very cheerful lady.
Right, Duergar killing time. Let's go. Where are we headed?
Well, do we want to do we have all the information from this captured Duergar that we need, or is additional questioning required?
Do you have the magical ability to speak with the dead? Because if you don't, additional questioning may be difficult.
Well, that's more or less answers my question.
Yeah, Lonely Woods Militia are a bunch of great guys, obviously, but a little rough sometimes. Maybe.
I have yet to meet a police force that isn't.
Fair enough.
All right, then. With the information that we have, I guess our only recourse is to figure out exactly how we want to approach it and do that.
The other things that you may remember that you have, just to like give you some reminders, is you have that amulet that is pinging you to somewhere.
That's right.
The Goblin Fortress probably is the thing you'd figured out, and you have the whale thing. But neither of those are necessarily on a timer, whereas this one is like, hey, so there's kind of a problem, you know, and
immediate problems are immediate problems.
It's a little more specific, definitely.
If we don't take care of this problem, there might not be a Lonely Wood to come back to when we do take care of those other things. So,
how did our fencing ventures go? Do we have any amounts of stuff that we could get to prepare for a fortress thing with?
I mean, the problem with selling anything of value like anywhere around here is that it's like so unlikely to like have the money to do so, you know what I mean? Like having valuables is not having money, and nobody around here has money for valuables. Nobody's buying like mansion equipment, you know?
Which is why I wrote to
yeah, so you're still waiting on like it to come back to you via ship, basically.
Yeah, that's just what I want to ascertain.
Yeah, I don't think anything has necessarily changed in that regard.
Okay. I've got my climbing kit for when I want to scale a wall somewhere, because I feel like that's probably going to happen.
Anything else anybody needs that they want to be able to prepare before we leave? It would be nice to figure out a place somewhere. Obviously not Lonely Wood. I think we've more or less figured out that that's not possible. But we need to find a place that has and sells healing potions, because that's been a problem.
You might be able to get some in like Bryn Shander, you know.
Is that on the way?
Yes, it does look like it is.
How do you guys feel about that? Stopping in Bryn Shander and stocking up on some potions.
So I'll switch you over to a map screen in a second so you can see exactly what we're looking at. There's a lot of me like revealing stuff going on right now. So hang on.
No worries, no worries.
So you should be able to see a map of Icewind Dale.
It's the first time we've seen it.
Does that show up to you? I hope so.
Yeah.
I've marked Lonelywood on it and
It is
Tourmaline and Bryn Shander.
blurry for me for some reason.
Might just be loading in still.
It'll
Mine had
probably
to.
take a second.
Oh, Sunblight Chapter 3. That's where we're going.
Yep, Sunblight is the fortress that you are headed to. You need to pass through Bryn Shander to get there. There's also like...
Wait, he named the fortress after himself?
I mean, wouldn't you?
Wouldn't you?
If I had a fortress...
It's a pretty badass
If I
name.
had a fortress, I would name it after myself. Hell yeah.
Distracted elf fortress.
Okay, so all Sunblight makes me think of is that one episode of The Simpsons where Mr. Burns builds the thing to block out the sun.
Except that the sun is already gone here, so it's
Yeah.
That's true.
it's a little bit...
Yeah, what's he doing? This guy seems like...
So hopefully
Okay.
this clears up a little bit, like where you've been and like what is going on.
What's Dugan's Hole? Is that where we rescued some people?
Dugan's Hole is one of the towns, but it's you haven't
We
been
haven't
there.
been to that one, I think.
But
Oh,
you see where the Dark Duchess is, like way over here.
Yeah, we were vibing around the side for a hot second.
Where did Dr. Juice?
Okay.
Top left.
oh, there's secret things over here, though.
is
Ooh,
Maybe
I
that's
see
where the
it.
big whale lives. Big love.
Somewhere
wanna-
over there.
I want to go get my 10 town scarf so bad.
the other one you might be interested in is the Lost Spire of Netheril, which is on the opposite side of everything from the Dark
Yeah,
Duchess.
we've been-
like
Oh yeah,
all the way
We've
over
been
there.
doing a travel.
Yeah.
been kicking it. Good for us.
Yeah.
Well, now we're about to kick it down south. Y'all want to go stop through Bryn
So
Shander?
I will mention, yeah, like we can definitely stop at Bryn Shander along the way, do some shopping. I'm happy to do that.
Yeah. We need a shopping episode, I think.
The
Not a whole episode.
no,
Jeez.
the other thing is that if you're interested in it, the Goblin Fortress is like over here.
Okay.
Because you guys know where that is, so I thought I'll just mention it.
Yeah, we'll have to do that after this.
All right.
If that necklace is what I think it is.
Bryn Shander. It's good.
Have you been spoiling yourself over there, Dave?
Well, we just did another campaign with it in.
Yeah.
Ah.
So, like, might be, but
So Bryn Shander has like sort of your typical adventurer wares, anything that you could want, like generally, but that isn't like hyper magical. So healing potions are on that menu, you know. I believe they cost. Let me see if I can find.
50.
Yeah, 50 gold. Yeah. 50 gold per healing potion that you can buy. Not in Black Iron Blades, but in the House of the Morning Lord, which is a church of Lathander, basically, where they're like, yay, the light, yay, healing. So you can
Also,
buy...
a maybe other misplaced sort of situation. Unless it's like a aspirational Church of Lathander for when the sun eventually comes back, hopefully.
All I know is that
Oh, actually, I'm
Rashvan's
totally
super
wrong.
uncomfy there.
The House of the Morning Lord is not a Church of Lathander. It is a shrine of a Monitor. But everybody thinks it's the Church of Lathander because Lathander's the like more well-known Morning Lord. So they're doing like hipster Morning Lord stuff here in the
Yes, we
the
love
House of the
it.
Morning Lord for a Monitor. I'm just gonna
Lathander's too mainstream.
yeah too mainstream.
well, I have 50 gold to chuck to a potion.
You may restock
But-
on potions as you like. Yes, 50 gold per
but-
potion.
Is it possible for me to haggle? Just a little.
For
bit.
healing potions, no, they are a very bog standard price. There is no haggling. 50 gold is 50 gold.
Got it.
It's like already on the margin of its construction price. You know what I mean? Like,
It feels like one of those things that would be a staple product for the economy because so much of it is based around adventurers.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, a healing potion is
Yeah.
the thing, and everything moves around it.
I mean, it's just a healing potion. How much could it cost? $20?
I love it.
Did we
Right.
swap over our treasurer from Gabe to Abria. Was that a thing that I remember happening?
I still have it. It's fine.
Yeah,
I got the
Gabe's
numbers.
still
Yeah.
treasurer.
Because I figure we have more than the 20 gold I put on my sheet.
Yeah.
The amount
I
of
have-
gold that we got directly from the treasure was 443.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So do we want to stock up on at least one potion for each of us, or do we want to like go harder than that?
I need 2 potions to count as 1 potion.
Yeah,
I'm
because
a
you only
problem
take
child.
half healing. Yeah,
Which I probably don't know yet.
you haven't really been healed. Yeah.
No.
But you also have you been hurt much yet?
Kind of, yeah.
I feel like the
but-
potions would be more of like a getting each other up rather than just
Yeah.
healing.
Yeah, for
considering-
Yeah, they're just,
100%.
just for
So it would
pop-
at least heal you for. It would
It'll
always be
enough.
It'll always heal at least for 1. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So we'll buy 4 potions.
That feels good.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm in.
So that's 200.
Excuse me.
We need them. We need them. We need them.
Get 'em. Stock up.
Yeah. Damn potions.
Did they describe what the place we're going to looks like?
It is a giant Duragar fortress in the mountains.
I always think it's called a healing
You know
potion,
where it
but
is
called a
because
potion of
it's been
healing.
marked on your map basically, and the map
Mhm.
is like fairly accurate.
Is there like I don't know the proper word is, but like the snow boots that almost look like tennis rackets to help traveling
You
up
mean
a mountain?
You mean snowshoes?
Snowshoes.
Yes.
Yeah. If you wanted to get snowshoes, they would definitely help you.
Good call.
Let's get some snowshoes.
You can grab
Because
them.
I remember the last time we were on a mountain, there was an avalanche at the very beginning.
Yeah,
That is true.
snowshoes, climbing gear. We want all that
you
stuff.
can grab all that stuff at Black Iron Blades. It's like the typical adventuring
Bet.
area. So just get
Okay.
your branded Black Iron Blades attire, and they've even got like a little tag on their rope, that's like Black Iron Blades. Rope.
I ask if they have anything that's like almost like a snow carriage,
I'm not sure what you mean.
like a carriage that we could sit in to be pulled by creatures, almost like the sleds that we were on.
Garn is like, nothing like that. I mean, you could rent another dog sled, I guess, if you wanted to go that way.
Can we rent it without the dogs?
But I want the dog. Okay.
Maybe. I guess it depends. Probably. The dogs are the valuable part.
I don't need dogs anymore.
I also want to just go back and
So-
revisit the
so-
idea of getting a dog.
So what you're saying is you
No.
just need a sled.
Yes.
All right. I could lend you a sled.
Big sled.
Would like a sleigh? Can we get a sleigh?
You think I just got like a garage full of
I don't know. It's like a
Vehicles?
sled, but for sitting.
I don't have one of those. I can't help you with that one.
Well, I'm just saying you should work on that. That feels like a useful
Or
thing.
you could work on that.
Yes, a
I
sled,
mean,
please.
DIY project.
And Garn like will
Fair
will
point, Randall.
loan you a sled, Vidrux, because you're a valued customer, and
Garn knows what's up.
and he also is like, whatever, it's a sled. I don't know what you're
Yeah.
getting to pull it, but I'm very.
I have find steed at level
very
5.
okay, all right, yeah. I was wondering.
So exciting.
White horse,
Can't wait to see what it is.
I take you for a ride today. But since I have
hope
no
it's-
fine white horse,
11 corgis.
11 coins. Vidrux
No,
is
I will
hashtag.
not lend you any of my arts.
Vidrux is hashtag sponsored. Dude.
Yeah, I'm
thank
okay.
you
Call
very
back to-
much for supplying us with all that we need to survive.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's what I do. Sell stuff to adventurers.
I wouldn't say that word too loudly around this group. Not everybody appreciates being called an adventurer.
Sure, but people who come through my shop do.
I'm an adventurer. I love adventure. I love
Adventures are
being hired to kill things.
he like leans in and he's like, let me ask you this, like to Yeshivon, this dwarf goes, let me ask you this. What are you using all this stuff for?
Oh, I don't mind being called an adventurer. Just some of the other members of my party are not particularly fond of the term.
All right, sure. He just like, whatever. It doesn't seem to care very much about whether or not they would care. Have we done all the shopping required in Bryn Shander for potions and...
We've got potions, we've got climbing gear, we've got a sled. And we have snowshoes. I feel like we're doing all right.
Is there something that's the equivalent of the sun stick? The like really bright glowing things.
We have a drift globe.
We do have a drift
globe. Does the drift globe provide sunlight? Or is it just normal light?
It's just light. Shut up, Bauer.
Because what I'm thinking is, Duergar have...
Is this stuff that Rattle knows, or are you doing some meta discussion?
Well, they live underground.
Okay.
I don't actually know if Duergar do have sunlight sensitivity.
I don't know,
Drift globe
Dave.
does make daylight.
Oh, does it? Okay, well, there you go then.
Tight.
Yeah. I kind of just assumed because Drow did, but I don't actually know if that's true. So
I also
that's an in-character assumption as well.
Surprisingly, I also don't know. So we'll find out together.
Yeah, you just get bright lights if they're
the great thing
all
about
undergroundy and they're like, oh.
the great thing about character sheets for NPCs is that I can add or remove paragraphs at my will. So
we could all, if we want to make sure that certain spells and abilities are at hand, we could have always brought our mummy friend.
The drift globe.
You can go back and get him.
Cast daylight, and yeah, if you wanna bring any NPCs, you can. Your various bugbears, your kobolds, your mummy. you have several.
A spell mummy. It's like having those little sticks that mages use to cast spells, but our stick is a dry elf.
Yeah, but you also have to listen.
Very ashy elf.
You also have to listen to him the whole time.
Well, he doesn't talk that much. If we don't bother him, he won't bother us.
Mm-hmm. He walks so slowly as well. He's like, I'll go all the time in the world. And he thinks that's hilarious every time.
It was funny like the first 11 times.
Yeah.
I'm okay with bringing him if you guys want to bring him.
Mm.
Nah, pass.
All right, let's go.
Okay. And
we're going to do some climbing. Is that okay with you? Yeah? Want me to fall off? That would be hilarious. Yeah, I suppose it would.
Yes. Break a few bones. That'll be fun.
Who are you talking to, Rattle?
Do we all talk to people that no one can see? I don't do that, and now I feel left out.
Bursa only talks to Boogie, who people can only see if they don't look down.
Exactly.
I don't know what you're talking about, Bursa.
I mean, it's a great question.
Well, no one seems.
Who am I talking to? Neither of us know.
I don't even know.
Exactly.
Says the voice.
But I answer out loud again because it's like.
I mean, I've
people know at this point.
Certainly never seen Vidrux talk to just random things in the air.
No, every time Vidrux closes his eyes when people are dead and he's talking to someone.
Oh, I guess
he calls it prayer.
They don't talk back. I'm just hopeful.
You talk to your egg?
Okay.
No. You sing lullabies?
No.
Oh, I should teach you some lullabies to sing for it.
Would it help?
Lullabies are very good and informative and comforting.
Let's go.
And
off, sorry, got super awkward.
And off we go to Sunblight.
Hold on, we have a sled now. Are we walking?
I assume not.
No.
Can we have this moment? I just want to go out to the back and be like, okay, we have a sled now.
I'm not pulling it.
I'm not either.
And I would so it has the same CR as a warhorse, but can I summon a warhorse skeleton instead, Elf?
You know what? Since this is the sunlight lacking realm of Winter's domain, I will give you skeletal horse if that's what you want.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna like look towards the front of the sled, and in Draconic he says, "Arise." As it like kind of like stomps out of the snow and pulls itself out with probably like ominous glowing blue eyes.
Hell yeah, that balefire eyes. Yeah, I like it. Yep.
Oh my god.
I think we're good now.
For me?
No, us.
Oh, but come on, we match so well.
You don't stealth on a horse, you fool.
Don't stealth on a sled either.
Wait,
exactly. It's purpose.
Did you just raise a horse from the dead?
No, I pulled one that was already dead and brought it back. So I guess yes.
Can you do that to me? If I went underground?
Are you a horse?
What's its name?
Death.
Is it friendly?
You can't name a horse Death just because it's a skeleton. Wait.
You're called Rattle.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, I know. I realized that when I was saying it.
We have a Death Rattle. Oh, Team Death Rattle. Let's go.
Get on the sled.
So you gotta attach the various, straps and so forth.
I'll do it.
Okay, so Bertha's just like staring at this skeletal horse, like, you're so beautiful, like wrapping these
I love you
straps around. Yeah, I like it.
Trying to shove the bridle into the gap between the upper and lower jaws.
Oh yeah, how does a bit work for a horse with all the teeth meat in the back?
You know what? It's a unholy, I guess, steed. So it doesn't really need to be directed so much as it will do whatever Drux wants.
Sweet.
The other part of it is this is a sled made for dogs anyway, so the straps are all just not made for a horse. So you're just attaching the sled however you can.
Yeah, I think she's just taking all of these leather straps and kind of ripping them apart and re-knotting them into one big thing.
Bertha just fucking ripping leather with her hands. Yeah.
Occasionally gets the teeth in there.
Yeah.
That's bad for your teeth. No,
this sled that you've rented. Yeah. Just,
Oops.
It's okay. It's the insurance is the really valuable part. So with this sled you can make your way. And this sled, the various things you bought, the horseshoes, the climbing gear. I mean, the horseshoes, the snowshoes, the climbing gear, so forth. You can make your way towards Sunblight, otherwise known as the fortress to you, because technically you don't know it's called Sunblight. Nobody does. So we're gonna, traveling montage as the skeletal horse montages its way across the snowy plains. And into the mountains where things get a little choppier, and a little bit slower, and things are a little more difficult to negotiate. But this thing is a magically summoned in relatively intelligent horse. So it can maneuver its way through, terrain that would be considered probably impassable to a regular animal. So, good going, for Drux, for the magical horse.
Very excited.
So, as you approach the fort. My brain is not working. Okay.
Fortress horse.
Beyond the snowy foothills, low-lying clouds obscure the icy peaks of the gargantuan mountains that form the spine of the world. Eventually, you get above the clouds and behold a sheer mountain wall rising more than 100 feet before you. Carved high on the wall are rows of arrow slits with lights burning behind them and clanking sounds issuing from them. A narrow staircase hewn from rock leads up along one side of the wall. You can see this in the distance. There's a big fortress on a mountaintop, basically.
All right, this is the part where we figure out our approach. I'd like to kind of hop off the sled and see if I can't get a better look at everything.
Mm-hmm.
does the path leading up look
so
like?
it looks like there are tracks, you know, that like lead into the fortress from like this path. If you kept going along here, you'd reach like sort of a front entrance. But it also doesn't look like there are obvious other ways to go, you know? The fortress itself is like just a sheer like wall in the mountain, you know? Like, so the rest of the fortress is like underground, kind of. This is clearly just like the wall, the entrance.
They'd be able to see us really easily coming up this way.
Yeah.
Not much of an opportunity to sneak up and surprise them unless we can figure out a different route to get there.
We could always distract them.
With?
I'm very loud.
When you want to be, yes, you are.
If a dragonborn looking figure on a skeletal horse approached your gates, I think everyone would come see. And then be stupid and not pay attention. And then you kill them from behind.
Like I said, it's all a matter of how we get behind them. This looks pretty impenetrable.
It's definitely it's definitely a big dwarven style fortress wall, you know? It doesn't look particularly friendly or inviting. In fact, it looks exactly the opposite, made of dark stone on this mountain peak.
Well, if they want to destroy everything, assumedly they don't care for oral, right?
Yeah, it sounds pretty disrespectful.
I mean, there's no, you know, there was no indication that they were in any way allied with oral or not. You know.
What can we offer them? And then kill them.
Well, we could go in under the guise of being friendly, interested in taking up the mantle of their aims. Could do that. I don't suppose you see any other way of getting in, Ursa. You have fairly keen eyes.
No, I'm going to leave the strategy to you all.
So,
There's
walk
gotta
up to
be another way in. If they're underground dwarves, they came from the underground up. So I reckon there is another path ground. Maybe there's like a cave that we can go down and find the up place. I mean, maybe.
I think that's very possible. I guess we could take another closer look at this mountainside, see what we can't find.
Yeah, maybe there's something hidden. Like a service entrance.
A service entrance. A service entrance. I used to live in a house with a service entrance. Anyway, let's do that. Do a quick search around, see if there are any alternate ways of getting in here.
No, definitely. Take a look around.
Am I doing an investigation check or
investigation or perception? Both fine.
Who's best at that? Because we don't want to roll every single person in the group separately.
I have a +4 to my investigation.
I'm a +4 to perception.
Oh, sorry. I'm a 6 on perception.
We could. Well, one of us
I mean, one will roll and one will help. That's basically the
yeah. We could assist you, Rattle. Well,
yeah.
I was looking as we were talking. I was like, oh, could we have gotten a spyglass? That might help in this situation. 1,000 gold.
Yeah, good luck with that.
All right, I'll roll a little perception. How do we do? That's 24.
24.
Love to see it.
So, for all intents and purposes, it looks like the only entrance is going to be the front door. They're sealed up tight in there, and wherever they're getting their resources from, it's not like a secondary entrance. Basically, like They're locked up tight like a fortress. However, while you're looking around for a new entrance, from high above comes a loud grinding noise as large sheets of ice break off the fortress walls and tumble down the mountainside. Enough that you have to, like, move to avoid them, basically. Suddenly, great doors of ice, previously hidden under the snow, stand open more than 300 feet above you, and from between them flies a huge dragon made of dark ice. Its eyes glow with bright golden light as it lets forth a terrible roar and hurls itself into the air, gliding away from the fortress.
Not the same dragon we saw previously.
No, this one is made of, like, dark ice. It looks like it's made of, like black ice, basically.
Well, you certainly don't see that every day.
Love this place.
We should try to get into the doors before they close. I don't think we will, but we can try.
Hold on. Are we not reconsidering our stance here, knowing that there's a dragon that lives inside it?
Oh,
I mean, if we gave up on our plans every time we saw a dragon, we wouldn't have like 20 billion gold.
We don't have 20 billion gold.
It's like a lot. We stole from
will
a
if
dragon
we-
before, we'll go in this time. Easy.
well, at least we know the dragon is gone.
Right.
We just don't know when it will come back.
And last time we just went quick, fast as we could, and it worked out absolutely fine.
The dragon, by the way, is flying off in the direction of 10 Towns, just so you know.
Oh, that's a problem.
peace.
That's a big problem.
They're
Oh.
going to beat me to it.
Can I make a Nate? What the fuck did I just see?
Give me an Arcana or a Nature check.
Thank
Also,
you. I
Dave.
would love to.
Yes, but no one will ever believe you.
6.
Okay, so you know that it's probably not natural. You've never heard of a dragon made of black ice before.
Can I make a religion check?
You sure can.
Even if it's not natural.
Because you're a dragon
That's-
person.
Yeah.
I think just as like the lead into your religion check, you just hear a person mutter, "That's not natural."
17.
This is not any kind of dragon that you know of, and you know all the kinds of dragons.
That should not exist. I know nothing that exists like that.
Is it possible that somebody from within the fortress is casting a spell?
It's highly likely that someone created a familiar or something of the sort.
Then we should get inside as quickly as
That
we
it
can.
could
Hold
be
on.
some kind of
I-
animated something. Yes, exactly.
Once again, I think it bears noting that if you are both correct, a person powerful enough to make that is inside.
Yes. You
Oh, this
think
is
we
a
are-
horrible idea.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. I just wanted someone to say that part out loud before we do anything.
I mean, the other point is, if that's going to the 10 towns, and we came here to save the 10 towns, then if we let that destroy the 10 towns, then we messed up. Unless we think going in there and killing the dude who's making the thing will make the thing.
I would like to make one. I think, if possible, we should figure out how they feel about oral very quickly, because that answer will probably give us a defining way of how to spin it. If they do not care for oral, then we can lean into that. If they serve oral, then we know what to lean into as well.
Exactly what it is what is it that we are hoping to accomplish by knowing their allegiance to Auril?
Because if we know their allegiance, we know what to say we ally ourselves to.
So we're going to try to befriend them in order to get inside the fortress. Is that what you mean?
Essentially. Otherwise, they'll might make another ice dragon and kill us.
I
That
have an idea.
Oh, no.
It's a good one. I just realized they want the magic stone. We know where the magic stone is. We can make some sort of deal.
We should not tell them that.
Hold on. Was that thing made of magic stone? Because we've seen some of it.
I mean, it looked like it could have been, for sure. Nobody rolled
Exactly.
Arcana. So.
I didn't roll Arcana. You're right.
Rattle, we should not tell them that, because if we enter a fortress and say, hey, we know where the thing you want is, they literally have no reason to listen to us, and I'm sure magical ways to make us tell the truth. I have ways of making people tell the truth.
Well, let's at least go up to the door. There doesn't appear to be any other way to get inside. But the plan is to befriend them in some way in order to get them to let us in. Is
Only
that the
if,
plan?
unless there's only like 2 dudes there, and then we'll kill the 2 dudes, and then we'll find 2 more dudes, and we'll just.
So, Bursa, whichever one of us is closer can pick up Rattle if they stab someone and Rattle is knocked unconscious. Yes. Perfect.
Noted.
Okay. Good. Okay.
All
right, I'm good.
Unconscious.
All right. So I'm assuming you approach the fortress. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Making your way to the gates, there are and I can move you to the map now. Hooray!
Oh, baby.
Hooray.
Where
This is fine. Everything is fine.
Yeah, giant Chartlan dragons. Yeah, fine.
That's dope as hell.
I just wanted to get it said out loud one good time that's Chartlan Dragon because I love it.
It's fucking cool as hell.
Yeah, that's scary.
They're awesome.
That thing is
by the way,
resistant.
they're awesome.
It's a cutie.
They're super.
Oh, I didn't put the 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
It's all good. That's why I was like, is that the black guy? Well, the mini for
The mini
this
fort
dragon
is so cool. Yeah,
so good.
Actually, I might have a
I don't
handout.
think I've seen it.
Hang on, I might have a handout. Hang on.
Tight.
Let me.
Yeah,
you having a
show the
handout
art.
makes me scared, to be honest.
Let me see if I can.
Because
No,
I'm like,
it's
what if?
not about being scared. It's about how good and versatile Roll20 is when it comes to.
Oh,
Look at that
that's
cutie.
what that thing is.
Yeah, look at this baby.
Oh my god.
Look
That's
at that.
rad
Look at that.
AF.
Look at that.
Look at
big-
that yoked up toothless. I
Look
love
at-
it.
Look
I
at
do
that
want. I
big
do want that many though.
chunky
I know,
boy.
right?
It's
He is
like
a thick lad.
Look at
like
the
if
chest.
Deathwing, instead of trying to destroy the world, just like put on a bunch of pounds. And says,
neck.
He's in the middle of his bulk. Let him go.
Yeah.
I'm buying those.
He's bulking up.
Whoa! Hold the hell up! This map is
chunks.
huge.
Yeah, it is. It's very, very,
Yeah.
very, very big. Yeah, you'll be here for at least a
Fortress.
couple of sessions, I would say.
Says you, speed run. Let's go. I clip through the wall.
I run into the corner and clip out of bounds. Yeah.
We're dead.
Here we go.
All right. So you approach the doors.
Yes.
Let me get back to my dungeon narration. Sorry, I have to roll something. real quick.
Everything's gonna be fine. This
You're
is
golden.
all okay. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Let's increase my HP. That's probably important.
I have so little HP. I'm gonna die so many times in this dungeon.
27.
This is a very, very large map, and I have to keep track of several moving parts. So
You're
just-
golden.
You're doing a great job.
Also, we can. I don't know if we're still going to do a break for today, but this might be the opportune time.
Oh,
to
that is
transition to
that is a good point. We should have a break. Let's take a quick break, my dear friends, and I'll be right back to start this dungeon.
Yay!
Hooray! So we'll see you then. Be right back.
Charlie.
And we're back again. Once more for more Duragar action. We've seen the Chardalyn Dragon.
Oh, maybe get a boyfriend for Yeshivon in here.
A boyfriend for Yeshivon?
Duragar boyfriend.
We have a title for the episode now.
Definitely not my my preference, but you know, if you're into that.
They're dark dwarves. And I play what I play.
That's true. It's fair. Good point. Solid point. Okay, so you approach the doors. Now that I've done my like moving parts part. So you head up like the stairs towards like the front entrance or the area on the side that looks like the sort of portcullis that'll lead you in. And moving east from the top of the stairs leads you to an entrance to the fortress, a 10-foot-high double door of featureless stone. An arrow slit facing in your direction guards the approach. So you guys can see there's an arrow slit here. And then the doors are these doors.
Yeah, we can see the dude.
I know.
Looking through the thing.
Yep, there is a Duragar. He's watching you approach. He looks like he's thinking about something pretty hard while you roll up. As if he's surprised to see you, but that he's like trying to decide whether he's going to shoot you or not.
Hail there.
That's fair.
He peers through the slot and he's like, "What?"
How's the winter treating all of you?
Crossbow raises up towards you like, "Why are you here?"
Well, we've been wondering how we could be of assistance to you.
And he lowers the crossbow and he's like, "To who?"
To your fine compatriots and that really awesome dragon that we just saw fly by.
No. I mean to who? To
The
who?
Shardarak Sunblight, of course.
You gonna be a help to him? The Duragar laughs and he's like, "I got a different idea. You're not getting through these doors unless I open them for you. Good luck with that. It's thick stone. See my lady, she's here visiting. Zardarok. And I don't think he's gonna last long. So if you wanna come in and help tidy up his little affairs here, you know, my lady might be amenable to some distraction assistance sort of deal. They put me on guard duty, but whatever."
And your fine lady, who might she be?
Grandolpha Moosgart. You know the Moosgarts? You should. They run the ale trade down in the Underdark.
I like ale.
The Moosgart? That's my favorite drink that I can drink.
Roll deception.
From the
Sorry.
New England Bullsgots.
We do own a tavern. Having a connection with a fine Underdark ale might not be bad.
That's a 4.
He looks at you and gives the most dwarvish ever. He clearly doesn't believe you. And he says, "I don't really care if you heard of him or not. Zardarok's trying to make his move on her, and I'm not really into that. So, if you could just clear him out for me, I'll open this door for you. Oops, the door's open. Yeah."
So where do you want us to go once we've taken care of your little problem?
I don't really care. You can fuck off from here, that's for sure. But I'll let you in.
I don't know. Underdark ale sounds mighty promising.
You'll have to talk to Miss Moosgart about that.
Quick question. do her plans include destroying 10 towns? Or is that just a Zarda sort of deal?
I don't know. I don't know everything.
Hey.
We'll do the thing. I'll kill a guy. I kill guys all the time.
All right.
They're
hang
very into killing people.
Hang on here.
Also, in this like little gap in which our little dwarf friend is thinking, Bursa's gonna give a little bit of a look to Yeshivon about the ale. Like, our ale is fine.
Yes, Siobhan kind of pops into Versa's head really fast. No, I don't think that we need to get ale from anywhere else, but I'm a little bit curious.
Just saying, Boogie's been working very hard, and I don't want his feelings hurt.
That is very fair.
So Duergar
But it's possible that Boogie knows about this ale.
Oh.
So the Duergar steps off to the side and pulls a lever. And you can hear like the lever like and then the door open, you know, and you can see the portcullis ahead of you, which also sort of like opens as the doors open. Hang on one second here. Beyond the portcullis, there's an empty room with a narrow opening at the far end and an arrow slit in the western wall.
All right.
So sorry,
Here
I'm moving
goes
character tokens. So move in as you like.
Let's go.
All right. See you in a bit. Whatever.
Can I smell anything?
He stopped talking to you. He's just gone.
Yeah.
Would you say it smells like anything?
It smells like dwarf.
Okay.
It smells like mushrooms and dwarf sweat.
Musky.
Yeah,
It
it means
also kind of smells like mushrooms.
it means they're actively using it frequently. If they're sweating in a cold lake wasteland.
Yep. So as you enter the room ahead of you, the Duergar who's on watch through the arrow slit to your left, which you may or may not be able to see, I'm not sure, but there's a guy over here watching. And as soon as he sees you, he goes like, "Intruders! Everybody to arms!" You know, and starts trying to like rally up.
He let us in.
Rally up some guys.
We're cool.
Calm down. We're here to see Sunblight,
Maldufa.
Maldufa.
I don't know who the hell we say.
Nah.
Sunblight's probably the safe way to go.
He's not at all talking to you. He's already like everybody roll initiative. Like,
I was gonna say, like, fuck it, should we just run?
yeah, no, this is like initiative. This is initiative time.
No run, only kill.
Oh, there we go. New year, not new rolls.
New year, say me.
The highest in our group is a 13, and that tells you everything you need to know.
Well,
Chaos.
Okay, let me just order this up real quick. Why is that not clicking? Why is that hello?
Excuse me.
Okay.
Oh man, this is my
Is
body
there a-
saying like, "Ooh, you back from break? We ain't used to this."
Why
That
is
was
it-
my body doing that to me just now.
Okay. I'm
Is there a relevant paladin aura we should be aware of right now? Coming off of a drugs?
I don't know. Is there for drugs?
Do you have an aura yet?
I don't think so. I'll find out.
I'll find out.
I'm just trying to find out because, I feel like I'm going to roll badly for the rest of the day.
Or the aura stuff happens at level 6.
Oh, beans.
But I do have something that can fix your rolls.
Okay, so the Duergar are ready. They're ready to go. So they get to go first. You can hear the shuffling of dwarven feet and the creaking of beds as if they're getting out of like a bunk room or something and grabbing their stuff. It takes them one round to grab their shit. So Now it is Rattle's turn. Actually, this Duragar is going to use an ability. And now it's Rattle's turn.
Get a big boy.
Big.
Oh, yeah, I run up and I'm like, oh, you got really big. I thought they were dwarves. I could just use my bonus action to steady aim.
Okay. Wait, did you move?
You moved.
You can't do it if you move.
I keep forgetting that. I'm sorry. Instead, I'm gonna sneak up under the thing.
Okay.
And then put my little head out. Can I try and stealth?
This dwarf, even as large as they are now, has a fair amount of cover from arrow slit backwards. Not exactly a great throwing position. Yep. So, you can throw, but it's at cover, basically.
Okay. Can I stealth first? Should I make the check?
You can, yeah. Roll it.
So 30.
You're very sneaky, indeed. So.
Okay. And let's throw a lovely dagger. It's a 20.
Yeah. 20 hits the Duragar.
Let's deal 20 points of damage.
All right, nice. It looks like it hurts a significant amount. But the Duragar is not down.
Then I run back behind my party again.
Okay.
The rogue special. That's me. Thank you.
Siobhan.
Siobhan's just gonna do a nice little starburst over here at this thing. Go ahead and put the description of the spell in there for you as well.
Level 5. You cantrips upgrade.
I'm sorry, one more time. Oh yeah, I'm a level 5 now.
So it's 2d8.
I don't know how to do that.
You might have to
I might have to do it
Do
manually.
it manually, yeah.
Give me just a second. I can do it literally right now. That will take me 2 seconds.
see if he saves first.
Mm-hmm.
If I saved first?
He doesn't save.
Oh, cool. Then I might have to roll that damage again because that was only one
Just
d8.
roll a
so
D8.
I'll roll
Yeah.
another d8 for you. An additional 7. So
All right.
10 points of damage from that
He is
starburst.
toasted. Duragar dies.
Hey, turn around. It's high five. High five.
You want to move? Do anything else?
I think if I'm going to move, I'm probably going to move right here and give myself a little bit of a get right up on the wall.
Okay.
Make myself a slightly more difficult target.
Vidrix.
Make sure my shield and everything. Honestly, I think I don't see anyone around. So
no, but there's noise coming from in here.
So I'm going to take the you said in here?
Like through in here. Like
Okay. I'm going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
He's sticking here, not moving up.
Man, I don't know where the hell to move.
I mean, there's a hallway up here that presumably connects to the rooms.
All right, I'll stand here and then take the dodge action.
All right. Bursa?
Bursa will do likewise. I guess she'll go. She'll go here so I can have a little bit of cover in this little corner and also take the dodge action.
Okay. Sounds good. You hear a bunch of brief incanting, and then the sound of doors opening. I need to just quickly grab all my Duragar. 1 second.
I shouldn't have moved, Dave. You're trying to kill me.
I mean, I'm trying to not kill me. If you.
Oh, you're going first. I'm divine smiting you when you turn around.
Oof.
We're
Do
getting
extra
real
damage.
spicy right now.
Yeah.
Dragging
My
me
thinking
on a horde
is-
of bones.
Yeah, my thinking is if they have to come through there, we could maybe. Like,
Oh God, sorry, I forgot. Bonus action. I'm going into a rage.
Ah!
Okay.
Goliath barbarians trying to remember how to do
So
the thing.
you see over
Yep.
here, Bursa, because you're kind of at an angle. You see
Yeah.
the door open, but nothing comes through it.
Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Sorry, I've got a lot of dwarves to move.
I'm going with bite again with my form of the beast.
Is that upgraded at level 5 or is it?
No, it looks like it's just that.
Oh, you 2 attacks.
Okay,
Of course, rather
That's
than damage.
that's it for them. Rattle.
They do anything? Are they coming?
A door opened. That's all Bursa knows.
Yeah. Okay. Kind of come up with a clever trap or ploy. What's Vidrax's breath weapon again?
Cold.
Cold. Okay. Probably doesn't work. Okay, sorry. I should have thought of this beforehand.
Yes, you should have.
I'm going to move up there next to my buddy Vidrax.
Okay.
I'm going to try and hide.
Okay.
23. Cool. And I will hold my action. If I see a Duragar, I'll throw a knife at it.
Okay. Bursa, could you give me a perception check?
Heck yeah. 15!
So you hear the sound of footsteps and like stuff being gathered up, but there's nobody in sight.
She's just gonna roar. We can hear you. Come out. Obviously, we want to talk.
Yeah, Siobhan.
Yeah, as Yeshvan hears Bursa say that, they sort of move up closer as well and say, "We mean nobody any harm. We simply want to speak to your leader."
The one guy just had a heart attack. Totally wasn't on us.
Yeah, that guy you killed is not helping your case.
We were only defending ourselves. We were allowed in.
He got
yeah,
really big. It spooked
they
me.
don't believe you. Diplomacy is not going to work here. If there is anything
Right in time.
to talk
Okay,
to.
man.
Worth a try.
Worth a try, but
Killed the dwarf.
I am holding an action essentially to cast Eldritch Blast if anybody attacks us.
cool. Vidrux.
So we know diplomacy is not going to work.
I mean,
Like pretty actively.
nobody responded at all to like, "Hello, we are here to talk." There's no like, throw down your weapons or anything. It's just like you're in here and you're not supposed to.
Can I kill them all?
I mean, you can if you want to.
Oh no, that's him asking the party.
Oh,
I mean,
Bursa
they're
looks at
probably-
you with a massive, like, owl-like visage. Like, yeah.
I'm gonna bonus action cast Shield of Faith
okay.
to up my AC by 2.
Yep.
1, 2. There's no one here.
Not as far as you can see, no.
Okay. I hate that sentence. I'm gonna take the dodge action again.
Seems legit. All
How
right.
many other?
I just kind of roar, like bellowing roar.
You're just making a whole lot of noise.
Roar! Like that.
Okay. Yeah, sweet. Bursa?
Cool. Coward, hiding is for nerds. And I have to use my rage somehow. So I'm gonna move my speed and then I'm gonna I have 40. A speed of 40 now. 2, 3. That's not a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't you have 50 when you rage?
I don't no, I don't think so.
No, it's not up. You're right.
Yeah. So I want to get to here and reevaluate.
You can't get to there because as you're trying to get to there, you run into something.
Tight. Yeah, there's a thing. Where is it?
Hang on while I situate you.
Yeah.
The hell?
The trap. Maybe.
So you stop right here and you bump into something that makes a dwarvish like oof as you like run into it.
Yeah. I'm gonna attack the thing.
Okay. Swing at disadvantage.
Yeah, totally fine.
You could reckless it to get normal.
You don't have to tell me how to play my character. Thanks. I'm pulling out my great axe.
All right, bring it on.
2 attacks. A 23 and a 25 to hit.
Are you going reckless? Because if not, then it's a disadvantage.
Oh yeah, it's disadvantage. Then the first one just hits.
A 19, yeah. 19 does hit a Duragar in front of you. And as you hit him, he becomes visible.
Yeah, got him.
Tight. For 9 points of damage.
Yep, 9. I got you. I think that's him. Yeah, can you see him there?
Yeah, there he is. Look at this little cutie.
Great. I'm still getting used to managing NPCs in large volumes. All right. So -9 to that boy. He looks very grumpy about it. It is, however, Duragar turn. Hooray!
Hey!
Since I had a held action, if somebody attacked us, can I use it now?
Can you see that guy?
No, I
It
guess
does
Under my
not.
armpit?
It does not at all look like you can see him, like when I'm drawing a line.
no worries then.
Yeah, because you'd have to stay where you are because the held action doesn't move you. So.
Okie dokie.
Okay. So, Duragar turn. Let's grab some Duragar. All the Duragar decide to become visible as they attack you. 1 second while I grab them.
Sure, this is fine.
I've got the wrong tool.
This is fine.
This is okay.
Everything is
Hello.
fine.
Oh, that one GM layer object I didn't need to bring to the right. There we go. Okay, it's a little messy, but it's fine. All the Duragar are visible, I assume. On the token layer.
There are a sprillion of them.
There's about 9 or 10. Yeah. And they proceed to attack Bursa, who is like right in front of them.
Makes sense.
So the 3 that are in range of you, like with melee weapons, swing their melee weapons. So we're gonna roll some they all have like war picks, basically. So they're using like mining picks to hit you.
My AC is just the 13, so
okay,
enjoy.
so 20 hits, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
For six piercing.
All of that gets halved because I'm raging.
Yeah, just half it mentally for me because I don't want to do that.
Yeah, no problem.
And then one of them misses, and the next one hits you for 4 piercing.
Cool.
Then all of the ones that are behind the ones with the picks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this guy shuffles a bit so he can see. 5. All throw javelins at you.
Jeez Louise. We made good choices.
So here they come. 1. I'm just gonna roll them all and then do damage. 1.
Yeah, for sure.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I imagine if it's like a squad of people with people behind throwing javelins, the first ones in front have got to throw and then take a knee, and the other ones have to throw over them.
Yeah, is this like a
like
cool Roman legion thing?
Yeah, this is like they're pretty organized. They're like disciplined. They went invisible.
That's dope as shit.
They went invisible to try and get in front of you at the entrance, so they could like tunnel you basically. But you moved in too quickly. So you take 3, 6, 4, 13 total piercing damage from javelins.
Perfect.
And that is their turn. As they stand in front of you, a big clump of dwarves.
Nice. And I'm gonna just laugh really, really loudly with like javelin sticking out of me and go, "I'm going to eat you all."
they with their like starkly white beards and dark sort of ashy skin, look up at you with these like pink eyes, like intent on murdering you. You know what I mean? Like there's this like disciplined like dwarven lockstep that's happening here, with shields and picks and javelins. They're hoping that they will not fucking die.
Nice.
But that makes it Rattle's turn. Rattle.
All right. Since I am stealthed, I'm going to pop my. Oh Jesus! There is a lot of mans, but I can see one there.
Yeah, bro.
I'll pop out, and more than I expected, but I got a thing, and I'm good at it. I'll do the thing. I will throw a knife at this lovely friend.
You will have to inform me which lovely friend specifically.
The top right one.
Okay, yeah, got him.
22.
You hit him. He's intently focused on Bertha, so.
22 points of damage.
22 points of damage. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, that was.
And then I'm going to go back in my not getting attacked corner. That's me.
Okay. Yes, Siobhan.
I'm going to go ahead and pop off my new nice big old spell.
Yeah, let's do it.
So I'm going to go ahead and cast Dark Heraldry for all y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Should be fun. I believe I can choose 5 people. It's my spellcasting modifier, not my bonus. So I think it's 5. Because I have a charisma of 20. So I'm going to move up here. I'm going to cast the spell.
Okay.
And I feel like the spell coming...
I immediately have to ask you what your alignment is.
Yeah, it's chaotic neutral.
Okay, hang on 1 second while I just... Okay, yeah, you're good. Duragard, do not share your alignment.
That's what I figured. So I am going to... I think that coming from them, it's like their mouth falls open and from their mouth like spews like these dark, shadowy wisps of like... And they just kind of roll up into like different dark shadowy forms that like are wailing and screaming and flailing that like rush forward and wash over like 5 of them. Like let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All these suckers need to roll a save.
Wisdom save? Okay.
Yes.
Only one of them makes it.
Cool. Let me go ahead and...
This guy. Roll your damage, yeah.
Yep. It's going to be 18 psychic damage for them.
Okay, and then half for the guy who
and
made
then
it.
half for the guy who made it. Correct.
Got it.
Love it.
So this guy dies.
And the rest of them, or however many of them, are scared. Real scared.
They get frightened. This guy also dies. And then... Okay, cool. Good. These two are scared. The one that saved is not scared, obviously. This thing is in my way. I'll move it. There we go. Is that the extent of your turn?
I believe so. I am going to stay where I am.
Okie dokie. Vidrux.
All right. Oh Jesus. Well, move up there. There's a lot more than I thought there were.
They're significantly thinned out now.
Yeah, I'll walk up And I'm going to take a deep breath in, and then I'm going to shoot out cold.
All right, cool. What's the like cone of this?
So it is a cone of 15.
Okay.
So I guess that'd be 5, 10.
Like, who are you trying to get in it? Basically, is what I'm.
These 3.
Yeah, those 3. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
If it's 15, if it's a 15 cone, did you say 15 or 10? Sorry.
15.
Then this guy would also get hit if it's like because it's like diagonally from you, so it's like
Let's do it.
It's actually
perfect.
4. Yeah.
Yeah. So then they just need to make a. Let me double check the save.
Dex save, I think.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah. All right. Let me 1, 2, 3, 4 dwarves. All right. What's the DC?
It is 13.
Okay, so 2 of them make it. The first and the last make it. Roll me some cold damage.
You got it.
Oh, that beautiful beam.
4 cold damage.
Oh, that's not so good. But you, I mean, you hit them.
He feels good. He's just trying to keep his like. Never mind. That's gonna sound fucked up. Someone else go. This is getting darker.
What a full nightmare. I love it. Oh, God.
Okay. Bursa, you're up.
Cool. Bursa's gonna go for the one right now, like still in melee, and like let's just hit that boy twice. Cause it's fun to do.
Yeah, do it. I mean, swing once and see if you kill him, and then
12's not gonna do it.
12 unfortunately does not hit. No.
That's fine. Ooh, and the second's worse.
8 also does not hit,
yeah.
Unfortunately.
I don't know why. I just do not hit.
Duragar turn. This boy moves over here. This boy takes a step back. This boy takes a step back. And they sort of like spread out a little bit.
Oh, these guys are so regimented. I love them.
Yeah, because you were coming at them pretty hard.
For sure.
The 2 in the front are gonna like pick at Vidrux, and the one around the corner is gonna pick at Bursa. But the one around the corner is gonna take cover on Bursa's AC because the corner. So 2 war picks coming at you. Vidrux, boop, boop. 19. Does a 19 hit you?
No, it does not.
All right. Well, they both miss, and the one coming for Bursa, beep, 22 does hit you even with cover.
Just barely.
Yeah, just barely. So that's 7 piercing damage for you. The 3 in the back with the javelins, throw them at Yeshivon.
I would like to use Shadow's armor, please.
Sure, yeah. Remind me of its effect because that's a spell.
Yeah, you roll with disadvantage is what happens. On at least one of those attacks, I believe.
Okay, well, if you can link it, that'd
go
be
ahead and,
sweet.
Yep.
Siphon energy, split shadows around yourself. The attack against you is made with disadvantage. You have resistance to radiant damage. Okay, so the first attack would be at disadvantage, basically.
Yes.
All right, cool. Shadow's armor, nice. So this is a disadvantage. 11 doesn't hit you, does it?
11
no
does not hit me.
Yeah, I didn't think it would. Does 18 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, so one of the javelins manages to catch you for 6 damage.
Cool.
But the others are misses. Your shadow armor was helpful.
Is that like a class ability or is it a spell?
It is a spell, unfortunately. I have to expel a spell slot to use it, which sucks.
Pretty rough.
I wish it was just a reaction I could do.
Already through 2 spell slots, the Warlock life.
Yep, I already used them. I'm done.
Rattle, you are up.
All right, sweet deal. We're in a target-rich environment.
Sure do.
Fought back around the corner and...
I would say that you need to move forward a little bit before you can really see anything.
Okay,
from there.
That's fine.
Unless you're going through the arrow slit, I guess, which you could do.
Yeah, I think I'll just take the
sure
because I'm planning to move back. So actually, I think the one in front of Bursa. I'm going to throw an knife at.
Okay. 11 is not good enough, unfortunately.
22 since I was hitting.
22 is good, yeah.
Only 16.
16 damage. All right, cool. He takes...
All right, and then I'm going to do the same thing again. Move back around the corner and do a sneaky sneak.
Okie doke. Yeshavan.
That's enough.
Our dear warlock.
Yes, I am going to cast Hoarfrost on my Dorada, because that's a nice little cantrip, and I can do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move up, and I'm gonna do some stabbing. I'm gonna move up. I believe I can move between my allies, correct?
You can, but you can't end your turn in the same square. So moving away, you'll probably take an attack of opportunity.
That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna put myself here for now, and I'm gonna attack this one.
Okay, so you like step up into Bursa's square or whatever to attack that guy.
Yes.
Yep.
With a natural
Nice.
freaking
Very,
20.
very nice, very nice critical attack. That
Hold
hits.
on. I am not entirely sure I added my I'm so sorry. Give me just 1 second.
At 5th level,
gonna-
Hoarfrost does 2d4 additional damage to whatever your weapon's
Yes.
damage is.
Yep.
I know, but I did not save that beforehand, so it is not going to do. Well, maybe it did. It did.
Jeez.
Cool. So there we go.
Oh, okay, sweet. So you kill it. It dies. Pretty
That's
readily.
I am so proud of my I think when Yeshivon stabs the thing and it dies, they just kind of go, "Oh, that wasn't bad." And then they kind of step back into their square, like step back behind Vidrux and sort of preen just a little bit.
Hell yeah. All right. Is that it? Oh, you're gonna take an attack of opportunity from
Yes.
Grumpy McDwarf face over here.
That's fine.
So he's gonna war pick you. Is a 16 enough to hit you?
Yes.
So he deals 8 piercing damage with a war pick as you step back.
Ouch.
Yeah, they're ready.
It's worth it because you did a murder.
Yeah, you did a murder.
I
You did a murder.
did do a whole ass murder.
You did one whole ass murder.
One single whole ass murder. Vidrux.
It's pretty good.
All right.
I have to remember how to do math over here. It's not easy.
No, you don't.
So this one just attacked Yeshivon, right?
Yep.
Cool. All right. So I'm gonna move right here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take my first attack against this one.
Yeah, get him.
All right. So that's 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
Let's put a smite on it because it's fun.
Put a smite on it.
Yeah, go ahead.
For 21 damage.
Hell yeah.
You overkill him by like 15 points.
It's really satisfying.
You just
You love some overkill.
this dwarf like ashes as you hit him with like holy power. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
And it's like that weird moment of like the turning the head with like cold mist coming out of my mouth, looking at this one right here.
Yeah, they
You're
look
next.
they look a lot less sure now that their like ranks have been broken. They clearly have a strategy, and that strategy has not worked. You know.
Actually, after I cut that first one in half, I loudly say the word one, and then I swing at this one.
Okay.
How can order stand against this chaos?
Yeah. How can it?
That's a
indeed?
24 to hit.
Heck yes.
That is a hit. That is a hit.
I got more spell slots. I don't care as much. Let's smite this one too.
All right.
Put
For
a smite on it.
17 total damage.
He's also dead. Much less overkill, but he is also very dead.
I say 2, and then I look at the last. I look at this one down here, and very quietly say 3.
Nice. I love it. Bursa, you're up.
Tight. All right. Now is the time to feel comfortable recklessly attacking because there
Just,
was no way I was going to do that when I thought there. Go ahead.
Just for like a scene setting situation here. They don't look like they're gonna run away. Like their morale is the iron of the the dark depths. You know they'll fight till the end, but also like they know they're gonna die You know what I mean? There's like a certain fatalistic approach to their maneuvers at this point. Go ahead. Sorry.
I love that because then I think Bursa like clocks it and goes, as long as you understand, and it's gonna swing away at the first one.
Does anybody speak Dwarven?
No, that's a useful language. I speak Yeti.
Oh, dang, I have a language I didn't claim.
I mean, you can claim it if you want to. For
you know what? Sure, why not? It's funny. I don't know why he knows Dwarven, but it's weird.
They curse you in the name of the Duergar gods in like Dwarven, and try and like hex you basically, but like they don't. It's not magic.
I say their Duergar. I say their gods are dragon feces in Dwarven.
Fair enough.
You're dragon caca.
So that attack there, Bria.
Yeah.
That was a reckless, right? So 26.
It was a reckless 26.
Nice. So
yeah. 15 points on the first hit.
16 damage decapitates this dwarf. He
perfect.
You hit him. You like your axe scrapes off the top of his shield because you're swinging like so hard. It like bounces into his neck and just takes his head off.
Tight.
Very, very poor shield discipline.
And then I grab it and I go 1 and slam it on the ground. And I'm going to step into this spot. And
we're going for some Gimli Legolas shit here. He's going to fucking count off how many Duergar you kill.
We're playing the game. I love the game. And then a 24 to hit on the second.
Which guy?
I'm going to aim. I respect the right that I'm going to go for this one.
The dibs? Yeah.
I respect dibs. We respect dibs in this house.
That's fair enough.
For 17 points on the second one.
That is 17 points is not enough to kill him. He is still up. You get a nasty hit on his like stumpy leg though.
Tight.
It is Duergar fight time. Duergar fight. I was gonna have them do some fancy stuff, but they really just like don't have anything left in the tank, so they're just gonna both try and pick Bursa because they're both in melee range.
Do it.
So let's do that, I guess. War pick. 13 hit you. Oh wait, you reckless, so it's actually at advantage. So one of them misses you anyway. I rolled a 6 and a 7. But one of them hits you for 6 piercing damage.
Noted. God, I picked the wrong rage thing to do. Shoot. I'm learning.
Rattle, you were up next.
You not take half?
Huh? No, I halved it. Okay. There's a cool thing with the bite attack, but I have to be at half of my health for it to come into play.
Excited.
Yeah.
All right.
You've tanked a hell of a lot of damage.
Right? This is fun.
Let me tell you, like being a barbarian is the shit.
Just over here being a Reinhardt. I am your shield.
Without a shield, though.
I'm gonna
Without
pop out
shield.
and be like, there's a lot less of them. Good job, everybody. And I will.
You are here.
I've been helping.
I just as a during this conversation, I pull one of Rattle's knives because it's like right at the 6 seconds. I pull it out of a corpse and then it dissolves in my hand as proof that Rattle has been helping.
And to further help, I will attack your guy.
Oh, my guy. Do
my guy.
Kill Stealer.
Talking about my guy.
Oh, no,
my
please.
Guy.
20 is sufficient.
Always a cloudy day.
I fight Duergar always on a cloudy day. Is what you just said.
Yeah.
It's Icewind Day.
That is plenty to destroy this dwarf's whole life.
I'm helping.
This is going well, and it makes me suspicious.
Yeah, Siobhan?
Sure. Yes, Siobhan, however, does not respect dibs. Is going to go ahead and move up to this guy and do I'm going to move at least to the side of this guy so that, Vadrux can get up in there. And I'm going to try and do another hit with my Dorada.
Sure thing.
Let's see how it goes. 19?
19 is sufficient, yes.
For 10 damage.
He is in pain, but not dead.
Hey, see? You might still get your chance here, Gabe.
Vadrux.
Who is Gabe? There's only Vadrux now.
In Dwarvish, I say 3.
All right, take him out.
Take my 26 to
It's
hit.
a hit.
Yeah.
It's a hit. Yeah.
For
Barely.
8.
That is not enough.
Good.
Oh.
Next hit, I assume.
Yeah, I'm gonna two-hand it.
You can't because you have your shield out.
But can I not use my shield? Like, could I mechanically drop it?
No, yeah, shields are doffed and donned, like strapped to your
Yeah,
arm.
it's an action.
Yeah.
You can't drop it in one round.
Man, lame.
Yeah.
Well, would a 21 hit?
21 does hit. Yeah.
All right.
Kill
Do
it.
it.
Kill it.
So then it would be. I'll just click that again. So that'd be 12 damage.
He's very dead. Yeah.
Yay!
You take him out with a nasty swing to center mass, and he drops like a sack of potatoes.
That might have been some of the best combat we've ever pulled off, y'all. Very good
I'm
job.
horrified.
It might be that we're actually starting to get good at this.
Like you're talking like there's no. Oh yeah. Oh, wow.
So
Has all of them.
this
No.
room you find yourselves in, other than being littered with fucking Duragar corpses, men, women, whatever, there's just a bunch of them. They're all very dead.
Can I do? I just like the moment the combat stops. Can I do a perception check just to see if I hear any other footsteps from potentially invisible boys?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Cool.
You do
I hear
not,
nothing.
You do not hear any invisible
There's
assailants.
So much
Whether-
hearts stopping. That sound of like blood splooshing and hearts stopping beating that I can't hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, Siobhan's hair starts
place,
to go back to white.
This place is covered in blood now. Like, you know, the arterial spray of various Duragar, and then the footsteps of other Duragars, they like moved through it because they had to keep fighting. It's just a mess. It is a
This
mess.
or a cleanup detail.
It is a mess in here.
This combat reminded me that I need to figure out how to do a flippable token so that Dark Yeshivan can
Yeah.
appear during combats.
That was a secret. No, I'm kidding.
Are these
So-
windows?
Working on that.
No, I'm gonna describe in a sec. So
He does a word picture.
So this room is like it looks like a meeting room. There's a low stone table flanked by stone benches that dominate the room, mostly like you would assemble here as like a barracks or an eating area, you know what I mean? There's like a big bench and a big table. It's all in heavy stone. The various objects around the room are doors. They're all doors, and they're all at various states of like open, close differently. And inside each of them is like a little bunk bed room, basically, where the Duragar you just murdered probably were resting when the alarm was sounded.
All right.
Easy does it, I guess.
Do you want to go more now, or do you want to take all their stuff?
I mean, we should definitely see if there's stuff to take, but we could always try and pick it up on the way out, too.
So focused, I just want stuff.
I mean, we don't know how quickly we're going to have to leave. You know, the dragon timer being what it is. So if we're going to loot, let's loot now.
Do any of them look like they have anything worth looting on them?
Well, I have at least 3 javelins. And she pulls the other javelins she's been hit with out of her body and packs them behind her.
Yeah, I mean each of the dwarves has like 3 javelins apiece and a war pick each. They're all wearing dwarven-sized scale mail, and they all have shields.
If we get a bunch of the scale mail together, can we keep it and try to turn it into one?
If you want to strip
medium size.
if you want to strip naked, mutilated dwarves, that's on you.
Don't tell me how to have fun.
That's your call. You can take the scale mail. There are 9 sets of scale mail, 9 shields, 9 war picks, and 9 times 3 javelins. So,
Well, I'm jacking at least 3 of those war picks. They're kind of cute.
hang them on your belt like tokens.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
We can buy those at the store. I meant to go in their bedrooms.
Well, I mean, we could use them, in the bar when you're making drinks that need to be cold and you have to break up the ice.
Shrug and just head into one of the doors.
I mean, if you want to look in the bedrooms, Rattle, feel free.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just looting montage unless there's specific things in each
I mean,
room.
there isn't any looting montage to do because the rooms are empty, save for a pillow, a blanket, and a pair of beds. That's
Oh my
it.
god, they're so disciplined.
They are like so Spartan. Yeah, it's like it's a stone 10 by 10 room with a set of bunk beds in it. That's all that's in there.
There's a lot of enthusiasm in the first rooms. I'm like turning over the pillows, looking under areas, and it just slowly like open the last door, look inside.
You find under like the 7th bed that you check the mattress of, like a periodical written in Dwarven that looks like it's from the Underdark somewhere.
Just throw it. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So are we done looking at all the bedrooms now? We should move on.
I grabbed the periodical.
Yeah, it's how to maintain your beard. The Dwarven Duragar specific supplement for how to grow a lustrous and very bushy beard in low light environments.
Nice.
And what wonderful mushroom oils are helpful for combing through it to keep it shiny and lustrous.
Is there an attendant bottle of said mushroom oil near the periodical?
No, there isn't.
You have to send off for it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was hoping they have like a little sample.
It's mail order. Yeah.
I pocket that.
All right, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Do we need to rest? Is everyone okay?
I mean, I could be better, but I'm not too bad.
I put 5 points into Yeshivan and 5 into Bursa.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you.
What about no?
You didn't.
And
get
Bursa,
hurt,
when
Rattle.
you do that, like Bursa kind of like grabs your hand, Vidrux, just goes, "I will help you with the front." Kind of stretches a little bit. But you're at 3, and I will remember that.
And soon I'll be at 5.
And like does the like her like little growl, but also smirks with her fangs. And
I'm at 1. I got 1. Actually, maybe I got more than that. I got 3. Actually, my did you guys see the thing I did with my mouth?
Magic doesn't count. Keeps walking.
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa!
I think there's a very Water Tribe out moment, and I just gotta follow Bursa.
Only funny because Bursa does in fact do magic when she's not raging.
And almost all of Vidrux's kills had magic on them.
No,
So,
that was just energy.
So headed down the hallway,
Fade.
you see there's a set of double doors over here. You also see that in here there's like a big lever that clearly opens the front door. Over here.
Should we close the door behind us?
No, you might need to run away.
Okay. To the doors then.
Double doors.
Yep. Turn left.
I'll go first.
Yeah, just stand at the corner, kind of expectantly.
Yeah.
I
I would like to attempt to open the door.
I'm just trying to determine if they're locked or not.
You good,
I
fam?
go up to it and I shave in a haircut.
It does not seem to be so. So you can push open these doors. Let me grab the dynamic lighting for you. Okay. And this rectangular room has a set of double doors, one on the north, the other to the south, as you've just opened. A brazier of glowing hot coals stands in each corner. It's like well lit and kind of warm. In the middle of the room is a low stone table, on top of which is drawn an illustration that looks something like a map. It's like a table with a map on it.
Okay.
Can I get a good look at that map?
Of course you can. Closer inspection of the drawing reveals that it is an accurate depiction of 10 towns and its environs. Mounted to the top of a thin iron stand on the table is a 6-inch tall dragon figurine carved out of Chardolin.
I would like to take that dragon.
Okay, you take the dragon.
Y'all love the dragon.
So hang on. The figurine stand is attached by an iron rod to the groove carved in the table, allowing the figure to move across the map from one settlement to the other. If a lever on the west of the table is pulled, the dragon figurine flies over 10 towns on its preset course. So there's like a little lever, and you pull it, and the dragon.
I want to see.
The dragon is like attached to a little stand. Yeah.
I want to see. I want to see. What route is this dragon going to take?
Okay, let me open it up for you.
And then I want the dragon.
Here you go. You can see the dragon's flight path from Sunblight to Dugan's Hold to Goodmead to East Haven to Caer Tinaval to Caer Konig, Tourmaline, Lonelywood, Bremen, Targos, Bryn Shander, then back to Sunblight.
Cool.
So to take the Chardolin dragon, you would have to break it off the stand. So your call.
I'd like to try and stop Yeshavan from taking the dragon.
You guys can sort that out between yourselves.
I'd like to grab your hand before you go to it.
Oh, is there a problem?
Yeshavan, please at least wait until we're leaving, because the last time you just touched something, I had to pull you out of a cave unconscious.
Fine.
Well, we got 6 towns that are going to get destroyed before it gets to our one, so that's pretty good.
Good thing we haven't left anything there we care about.
Is there anything else on the table that could like designate what our dragon friend's objective is from town to town?
No, it just shows like a flight path through which towns it will go to and in what order.
Question. Now on the map, it looks like it was like kind of hopping from spot to spot.
Yep.
Is this a flyover or a hop with implications that the dragon will stop at each of the towns?
On the map, all it does is pass through them. You know what I mean? Like
Okay,
it just
cool.
flies around them. I can't I can't really give you more information than that. Yeah.
Totally fine. So either this is
You guys are gonna ruin Zardarok's D&D campaign. This is his dragon. He ordered it for $5.99 off the dwarven eBay.
$5.99. Shuddering. That's a steal.
So either this thing is meant to destroy town by town, which feels inelegant, or it's passing over each town so everyone knows it exists.
Could be a bit of both. Either way, we're running out of time, and we should keep going.
Door number 2.
You guys want to do the double doors up ahead here, or?
That'd be my suggestion.
Okay.
I want to know what's at the end of this hallway, personally.
I'm good to go either direction, as usual.
Yeah, make your call, and I'll happily do it either way.
And Bersa, I think, is going to keep talking because she actually feels intellectually curious for once. Just says, I mean, maybe we're not running out of time, though. There's no sense of Duergar leaving here to go loot the towns once the dragon's passed over. I think the latter of the two ideas I mentioned might be what it is.
They may
Just
be
to
trying.
scare people?
Yes.
A show of force.
I mean, we just killed like 9 of them.
So many.
Well, even if it is just to fly over to scare people, we have no real idea of how fast that dragon flies, and I would rather not be here when it gets back.
Fair.
Start walking this way.
Okay, you're going down that way? Sure.
Yeah.
Do we see anything in this hallway that might spring out and try to kill us if we keep moving?
You see that there's a double door. You see that there is a thing over here.
Door or more corridor? Sounds like you're a fan of corridors.
I'm just trying to clear things basically like clearing things in rows as we go up, so it's not having to go back down and down again, knowing what's behind us.
No, absolutely. Totally valid.
Okay. Where? Okay, hang on one second. I just need to check this one place. So, you can see it below you here, right here. This is portcullis across from the double doors. There's a short hallway with a lowered iron portcullis at the southernmost end. There's an iron lever jutting out of the west wall that raises and lowers the portcullis, probably. And beyond it is a wide shaft that descends 100 feet. Like, this is open space over here, basically.
Do we want to go in?
Not until we do if we're doing the
door.
we need to do.
That made no sense to me, but okay.
Can I listen up to the door?
Yeah, you can. You can listen up.
mistakes.
You can listen up to the door. Give me an perception or investigation.
May I assist you?
That'd be lovely. I'll do investigation.
Sure.
So I'm better at that one. It's a 15.
So you can hear people talking in Dwarvish on the other side with the Duragar accent. There's a woman speaking and a pair of men.
Do I know what they're saying since I can speak Dwarvish?
It's too quiet to like make out what the words are. You know that it's Dwarvish.
I say very quietly, I found 4 and 5.
I think they look like me.
Yes.
Do we want to lead with Yeshivon's ability
yes.
set first? Try diplomacy.
Please feel free.
If you want. I don't want to tell you what to do.
I'm fine with that. I guess I'm going to try to open the door.
Okay.
So sorry to intrude.
Okay, so you open the door. Bump, bump, bump.
Can I ready a javelin attack, please? If they try to attack either of them.
You would have to move because you can't see anything in the room from where you are.
I'll do this.
Cool. Yeah.
Behind Yeshivon.
So you open the door, and let me read you some box text. The three braziers heaped with glowing coals illuminate and heat this long hall. At the eastern end is a hexagonal stone table surrounded by 6 stone chairs. Seated in the chair facing the door is a haggard old Duragar with long black hair, streaked with ribbons of white and fingernails like shards of iron. She is devouring a hearty buffet of cooked meats, mushrooms, and strange underdark fare. Lurking next to her is a small mechanical dragon made of a shiny black substance. Hunched over a hot stove in the west side of the room are 3 Duragar cooks. At the sight of you, they drop their utensils and reach for weapons, but the old Duragar says something in Dwarvish that keeps them at bay. This old lady Duragar just goes like, chill out, to the dwarves, and like looks over to you and goes, I see we have guests.
It is so very lovely to meet you. We were told that we might find you here. The very helpful Duragar at the gate let us know that you would be in residence. We actually have we were wondering if we might be of assistance to you.
She like waves you in, basically like beckons you into the room, like, come on, come here, sit down, have this talk properly, huh?
Don't mind if I do.
I'm very clearly trying to stay behind Yeshivon as this physical symbol of like backup.
She like says something quietly to the little construct next to her, the little like, it's like a pseudo dragon made of chardelin, basically. And she says something quietly to it, and it like settles back down into its sort of seated position. And she invites you to sort of sit and eat with her. The food on the table looks really well cooked, but the main course looks like a gigantic brain with legs that's been like fried and cooked, basically. it's like sitting in front of her, and she's like taking a piece out of it. And,
That is such a flex.
yeah.
I love it.
If my character dies, can I come back as her?
Sure, yeah. If you want to be Grandolpha Moosegart, sure.
She's very cool.
She's super awesome. But yeah, she's eating like portions of Intellect Devourer, you know, and just...
That's wild.
I try and catch somebody's eye as they go in, and I kind of do a stay out. I'm trying to ask through.
Yeah.
Shall I come in or shall I stay outside?
Thank you so much for inviting us to your table. We were told that we might be able to strike up a deal with you.
She
I started eating.
yeah, she gestures to the food and says like, "You're welcome to have some if you want." They, you know, it's not the best I have to offer, but it'll do for guest fare. Eating it, Vidrox, it's like good, but there is sort of like a thin layer of ash on it that sort of spoils it a little bit. You know, like there's like forging happening somewhere, and it's sort of contaminating everything. So it you know, it tastes like brains, but also like a little bit of ash and dirt.
I want to try and eat it.
Grandolpha, by the way, doesn't seem to care about this at all. She's just like, whatever, it's cool. So she when you ask her about you know, helping her, she says she drums her like iron fingernails on the table, you know, thoughtfully, and like strokes her chin a little and says, you know, I don't really have any kind of stake in whatever it is Zardarok is planning. He thought to bring me here and butter me up to get my help once he's conquered all of Icewind Dale with running the alcohol trade through here, you know, my mushroom wine company, or mushroom ale company. He even made me this little thing, and like, you know, the pseudo dragon next to her like chirps.
Very cute.
Yeah.
You'll understand that we don't particularly have a stake in his plan either. In fact, we are entrepreneurs of our own, and anything that might do damage to our business is, well, not good for us.
Yes, well, Zardarok, a little bit paranoid, yeah. I don't know where he is in the fortress, but I would assume that he's near the forges. He's always near the forges. And he has the dragon. Have you seen the dragon? It's very impressive.
Oh, we saw it.
Has the dragon out flying around, currently in a prearranged plan. He's also been gathering up some various monsters that he's going to unleash as well. You know, he's very determined to take over this surface world, and I have no idea why anyone would want to do that, really.
We've been up there our whole lives, and honestly, sometimes I'm not entirely sure what people see it in either.
It's a bit weird. Sometimes, I mean, if your surname was Sunblight, you'd feel a little bit pressured into making a blight of the area where the sun is. Like, am I the only one that thinks that? Sometimes you feel a... Sorry, I'll shut up again.
But yes, we're not very interested in seeing the 10 towns come to ruin by way of construct. We are, however, very interested in partnering up with a like-minded individual to make sure he's not a problem anymore.
Well, I mean, he's courting me for my alliances from down below, you understand. My family is quite influential within the Duergar clans. And while she's speaking, she picks up this like sort of silver jug and pours out this like purple foaming liquid into like a mug, and then like puts one in front of Bursa and like pours it again and puts another one in front of Yes,
Ursa bodies it without a second thought.
It is vile tasting. It tastes like drinking vinegar combined with like a very horribly like aftertasty kind of like dusty sort of sensation. The description it gives me in like the text is just that it's vile.
Nice.
Like, it tastes bad. It's very bad tasting. But
we're
this is
used to not particularly good tasting alcohol at this point.
But
Can I make an oh, sorry, go ahead.
But this is clearly like her stuff. You know what I mean? Like the stuff from her house.
Yeah. Does she I just wanted to do an insight check to see if she looks particularly proud of whatever she brought.
I mean, she's watching you for reactions, that's for sure. You know, like in the way that like an old lady would judge you about anything, basically.
Yes, Siobhan has made a very fair well, Aki actually made a very fair point about we don't make very good wine. I think Bursa can handle drinking all of this without any sort of giveaway.
And I mean, I think that the smartest way to do it is just bodying it immediately, right? Because you just get it all down right away,
Just open up the throat. Just
but
let
yeah,
it go.
she pours one out for everybody. So if you want to taste bad tasting Underdark mushroom stuff, you can.
Bursa's gonna try to warn the group by just saying, Boogie couldn't have done better.
This is a very unique bouquet. Nothing like we have up where we are. Well, our brewer is talented in a different direction.
I never understand how you surface folk can get along without the mushrooms from the Underdark, but whatever you brew must be worth it, I suppose. like she doesn't, you know, like this is the normal for her. Like you brewing like hops and stuff is weird.
Would you ever be interested, perhaps, in a trade? We could provide you with a few casks of our finest vintage, and you, in turn, could provide us with a few casks of
I think
yours.
we've got a long way to go before we talk about trade deals, don't you? You've got a whole fortress ahead of you filled with Duragar who want to kill you, as well as Zardarok, the most paranoid of them all. Not to mention the dragon that will burn your home to cinders, you know, within days, if you don't do that. So we can talk about business after, but I like to do business with people who are still alive. So,
well then, how about we take care of that, and then when we're finished, we can have a conversation.
I would be open to that. Zardarok's offering me an alliance, and if he's dead, well, maybe I can get my business elsewhere for the surface.
I don't see how this isn't the start of what could be a very beautiful friendship.
We don't do friendships, but business will be fine.
Ursa's just staring at the bottom of the glass and doing like, now why is my tongue going numb? What part is that?
And she just laughs, like there's this like sort of like laugh that turns into a bit of like a hacking sound, you know what I mean? And she goes, it's because you're not Duragar. You don't have the stomach for it. She rolls her eyes and goes like, Drow are the same.
I've always wanted to meet a drow.
Question.
She grunts like, no, you don't.
Question. Hello.
Yes.
Sorry, me again. Do you have like a map of the fortress or something?
Yes, I came here as a visitor and decided the course of action I would take would be to draw a comprehensive map of the fortress. No, I don't have a map.
Okay, which way is it to the forge?
Well, that depends how directly you want to go. Portcullis back there, directly into the forge, but directly.
Oh, right, okay.
Other than that,
As if Santa wanted to go.
Other than that,
deliver some presents.
It's not my job to lead you.
Well, enjoy your meal, and hopefully we will see you soon.
Oh, I will. And she like slices off another, serving of intellect devour to move to her plate and eats it very politely with knife and fork.
I like her. All right.
She doesn't like look to stop you if you get up or go anywhere. She's just like fuck Zardarok up for me and I won't mess with you. Basically,
I'm gonna go refill my glass one more time.
Yeah, I just get another serving of the mushroom wine. Yeah.
Is there something I just want to say it out loud now before we start like re-navigating this dungeon?
Yeah.
Bursa wants to try to pay attention to like, okay, portcullis goes down to the forge, a thing we know now. Trying to keep that in mind as we navigate further, knowing that we need to get back to the forge area eventually. That like for future like investigation and like travel and orientation checks. I just want to say out loud now, Bursa is trying to always keep top of mind where
you're doing a map thing. Got it.
Yeah. That's all.
Got it. No, I acknowledged. And I think actually what I'll do is I'll just stop here after this conversation because whatever room comes next, I won't get all the way through. But Dave, you have something?
Yeah. I mean, mechanically, if we want to do that, there is an option on the page to turn on explorable mode, which will give us the area map, but it doesn't update in case tokens move behind us. It gives us the shape that it keeps revealed, but it's like grayed out.
Oh, okay.
If you want to try that.
Yeah, we can give it a go.
Because you're specifically saying that that's something you're doing. And that's a feature of Roll20 that we need to show off.
Take a look at our options.
Take a look.
There we go.
Perfect opportunity.
Explorer mode active. You should now, when you leave a place you've seen, have a remaining outline of it if you want to test that out.
Yep. Neat.
Heck yeah.
It's done something weird to the dynamic lighting. But...
It did. We'll play about with that in between the sessions.
I will figure it out.
Yeah. It's a thing that it does when you press the right buttons.
We made an ally, potential ally.
Yeah, it feels kind of weird. It's like, I'm really glad that that faction is in there, because getting in otherwise is a real pain.
Did I,
Yeah, for sure.
Did I entirely break the dynamic lighting by turning on and off Explorer mode, Dave? Just from a player point of view?
No, it looks like it's working.
Yep.
Fine still.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, good.
We can go through it afterwards.
Yeah.
We talk after the show.
Okay. Yeah, so let's do our outros. Yay! Let's do our outros. Hang on one second. I'm gonna take us to the good page for that. Hooray! We're here. All right, let's start with Aki. Aki, you do your outro first.
Hi everybody, I'm Aki. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at MixGenie in a Bottle. That's MXGINIINABOTTLE. And I still haven't done it. I will do it soon. I need to update my Twitch schedule over on my personal Twitch stream, but you can find my entire my schedule there at twitch.tv/ShidariAki. That's SHIDAREAKI. And special things that are happening. I am going to be again hanging out over on Scabby Rooster's Total Party Kills tonight at 8 o'clock, playing some Dur, more D&D all day. And then you can catch me tomorrow night over on Life Action Roleplay, playing with the squad of the Boardroom Demons, with Ryan Omega as the storyteller and me playing a devil during the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Pretty excited to, like, the fact that I was cast as the devil is wild to me. But I'm excited about it. And I believe that starts at 6 p.m. tomorrow. So it should be fun.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Dave, you go next. Give us your updates.
Sure. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching and bearing with this slightly interesting intro. I mean, we worked with what we had. And
we did our best. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, hopefully that one-shot prep and stuff will happen eventually.
It will.
New year, everybody's busy. We don't know what the plans are yet. As for myself, I'm playing in a game of Pathfinder on Wednesday. I believe it's this Wednesday. It is this Wednesday. Over on Capricorn Cross's channel. And apart from that, I just wanted to say,
What time? What time?
What time? It's 7 p.m. British time. So it will be
11 a.m.
11 a.m. Yep.
Dope.
Thank you for reminding me. Thank you.
And
That was a really fast conversion.
And you just wanted to say, Dave?
What I say? Yeah, I just wanted to say, everybody, don't worry. I always do these, and I always feel bad. But your worth as a person is not tied to your material output, and I'm trying to learn to accept that. So I wanted to pass that out into the rest of you as well, in case anybody else is feeling weird about what they're capable of at this time.
Hell yeah. Don't let capitalism tell you that your worth is
No.
defined by the things that you can make. Fuck that noise.
Yeah.
So tell us what capitalism is defining you by currently, Bria.
I am a slave to capitalism. You can catch me doing stuff. Actually, I'm really happy. I've pared back my schedule so I feel more comfortable with the things I'm doing and making space for new things on the horizon.
We're going to talk right after this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So other than here, you can catch me on Fridays over at Pixel Circus's channel at 6 p.m. Pacific, playing Failed Save, which is a very fun, very silly D&D game that also uses Roll20 as our base. So yeah, come get some more sweet storytelling using Roll20's like dope functionality. And starting soon, I have more meetings this week to figure out exactly when that's going to be. It's no longer Pirates of Salt Bay, but Salt Bay, the RPG, will be back with a brand new, very cool campaign and world. And we're finishing locking all of that down and locking that in. So stay on the horizon for a very cool announcement about when that's going to come back. But that will be Tuesday nights over on Saving Throw Show at 8 p.m. Pacific. Other than that, my podcast, Storybenders, that's an Avatar: The Last Airbender podcast, comes out every Monday, most of the time. Sometimes we forget. Once again, capitalism, output, and knowing your personal bandwidth and what you are capable of, and knowing that everyone will respect it and it's not that big a deal is important. Next Wednesday, you can catch me over on Becca Scott's channel playing a one-shot of the Calyx, which I guested on a couple months ago. Very cool Call of Cthulhu game, very spoopy. My character will probably die and it will be horrific and I will enjoy it very much. And then at the end of the month, January 30th, is A Day to Remember Part 2. B. Dave Walters DMing myself, Patrick Rothfuss, Taliesin Jaffe, Anna Prosser, Brandon Lee Mulligan, and Sage Ryan for charity. Level 20 characters making bad choices. And that's me.
I love playing level 20 characters with B-Dave. He always makes it so much fun.
It's wild. Don't use Wish, y'all. B-Dave will fuck the whole thing up and make it feel bad. No.
All right. Gabe?
Hi, I'm Gabe. Gabe James Games on Twitch, Twitter, pretty much anywhere across the internet. I do a lot of cosplay stuff, game design stuff. I am officially Roll20's in-house game designer, which is real cool. I'm gonna do a lot of wild things. Not anytime soon. This week I start playing like a few offline sessions of a campaign that I'm like starting up with a few other designers using that like Immortals idea that I had. So it's gonna be really interesting because I know they're gonna do dumb stuff because they can't die, but I'm going to make them suffer for it. And eventually we might stream it in the future. So we'll see what happens. I don't know.
Not dying is the worst curse of all, really.
I'm going to make them have an adventure inside of a Tarrasque because they can't die.
Like Arnold.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there's me. Hello, I'm Distracted Elf. You can find me at twitch.tv/DistractedElf or on Twitter at DistractedElf, where I'm doing all kinds of stuff. Notably for D&D stuff, tomorrow we will be continuing our streamed writing of various Warlock patrons. If you're, wanting to come up with a specific entity to be Warlock Pacted to, we're working on that as a stream together on Tuesdays. Every Tuesday we're going to do some writing for some 5e content. That's the plan for the next ever. Yeah, what?
Is there one for if you specifically are the Warlock patron?
Like me?
Yeah.
I haven't written that because I don't know which section that would be in. What subdivision? You know what I mean?
No, you are your own division.
Oh, I have to write the division then, and I haven't done that yet.
Make it a donation goal. I want it. I want to play that in the level 20 game.
Oh God. Hey, Dave, you got something going on there?
An elf lock.
Can your cat be your wallet patron? Can your own pet cat be your patron?
You know what? This is a great question for coming by my stream tomorrow and then asking.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, so we'll be doing that. And what else am I doing? Star Wars stuff is coming up. Abria and I are going to talk about some stuff right after this, so hopefully you will see some content for this thing I keep teasing soon. Yeah, so that's me personally. So let's go over to Roll20. You know this thing that we've been using to play all these games and set up all this stuff, and like that whole part where earlier today I forgot to set proper settings and messed up the whole campaign before it even started? Yeah, that's Roll20. It is a tabletop platform that allows you to play tabletop games virtually, pretty much anyone you want. But if you like Icewind Dale Rime of the Frostmaiden, as you have been seeing it, this whole dungeon that we've been doing is all pre-packaged in the Icewind Dale Rime of the Frostmaiden purchasable module on Roll20. Don't have to do anything except open it up. So, you know, get in there, kill some Duergar or whatever on your own or with friends. With friends is better. And we'll see you all next week. Have a good one. Yay. Bye. Bye. Bye.